What's going on, people? Welcome to another Emotion Football live stream. My name is Alam, and today we got to watch along for Sunday Night Football, Falcons and Niners. We have an entire Week 7's worth of football to talk about, so we're going to have a lot to do today. Shout out to everybody in the chat and everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, Emotion Football. We got all kinds of content coming up throughout the rest of the year. We're going to have a great time watching and talking about football. Like I said, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Daniel's in here, 6-1. How about them Colts? Played dominant football today. Dominant football. Leon, shout out to you. First place. I think you guys are the 2 seed right now. But yeah, first place in the AFC East. Patriots played pretty decent football. We still getting intro music. Nah, for sure. So I just decided at some point, like, if I'm just here, I'll let the camera be on just so people know I am here, but I wasn't ready to start the stream yet. I had to get my situation sorted. But here we are. Big up to King. I'll let you in, as a matter of fact. Here we are. What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Yo, kind of crazy day of football. I don't know what games you watched, but we're going to get to all of it.
I pretty much seen the glimpse of all of them. The only one that I didn't actually see at all is Patriots Panthers, or Patriots whoever they played. Was it the Panthers? Oh, Patriots Titans. That's why I didn't see.
Patriots Titans. Yeah, I mean that game was kind of not worth watching pretty soon or pretty early because it was belt to ass. So I definitely hear what you're saying. We can start with Steelers Bengals on Thursday because even though that game happened on Thursday and we normally don't talk about Thursday Night Football, I thought that game was crazy. You can start it off. I'm listening. I'll be right back. I just gotta get my water. But yeah, let us know what you thought about that game.
Man, first thing first, I'd like to say that I called this. I absolutely called this. Our first ever season prediction, which was, I think, Lions Ravens with you and Peter. The one thing that I said when we went to this game was this had trap game written all over it. Give me the Bengals. So I'm not shocked. I'm a little mad, but I'm just disappointed. Because it's always games. Even when we're good, it's always games like these that's an easy win or supposed to be, but we don't win them. It always happens. So I'm not mad about this game. Yeah, I'm glad Dane went there too. So I'm not mad about this game. I'm just disappointed, man. I thought I am still just disappointed.
I watched the game. We'll definitely get to
part of me is like, I don't even know if I should beat this part because why was this game actually so good? This game might actually be top 5 of the year.
The unction.
I hate how this was actually a good game.
I was there too. I went Bengals. Joe Flacco is him. Hilariously, he might be.
And once again, example number 2024 of how maybe when a quarterback plays bad for the Browns, it might just be on the Browns and not him.
Yeah, it might be worthwhile to keep that in mind. Baker Mayfield, Joe Flacco. There's some decent recent examples. Dude, I think, the game is on. We'll finish off that recap on the other side or during the next commercial. I obviously just joined this game like a minute ago. It looks like neither offense has been able to do shit. So as a person that's cheering against Pitts and London for fantasy purposes, I definitely don't hate that so far. Pittsburgh could have won the game by a point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, close game, lots of scoring. Obviously, both teams had their chances. And unfortunately, in a game like that, it comes down to who has the ball last. And in this case, it was Cincinnati. And then for this game that I'm watching here, I'm looking at the NFC, and I do think Atlanta has a pretty decent chance at playing themselves into the playoff picture. Like, not just a team in the hunt, but a team that has pretty good chances. I think tonight is a first step, right? You're going up against the Niners. They're 4-2. They're missing a ton of pieces. I think the Falcons, if they're serious, they handle business today. Is it concerning that your offense at times is lackluster?
Not after these past few years.
Oh, you're saying like you're used to it at this point?
Yeah. The
Jeez.
problem is like this defense is so bad. The drop off from like these past few years. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Especially
unfortunately,
since
it kind
we're
of just.
one of the most highest paid defenses.
That's true. So I think the issue on Thursday is that you have Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey. Those are old corners. And as is, they're obviously not in their prime. But you put them on a Thursday night on a short week and ask them to chase around Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. That's a lot to ask for, bro. Those guys are old men. They need a full week off.
But it doesn't help that literally preseason, Taylor Williams were talking about Taylor Williams during the preseason was like, "Oh, I want to place the Bengals because I want to lock Jamar Chase up." That's what he said.
Yeah, I mean that's a bold thing to talk about, man. That's the Jamar Chase, one of the best receivers I've ever seen. Like I'll say for his build, right? Because receivers like Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, those guys are just so physically dominant that it kind of puts them in a different, just like stratosphere, but also a part of what they do is their physical dominance. You look in terms of Jamar Chase being just a regular sized player, one of the greatest regular sized receivers I've ever seen. If the defense isn't getting sacks and turnovers, they're suspect. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying for sure. On a down in and like a down by down basis, they're not regularly playing good defense. Yeah, in their case, I'm thinking because of the division they're in, they'll have a decent chance at making the playoffs, of course. But if you look at them as actual contenders, you'd want to see more. And I think when it comes to the offense, I don't really know if they have the potential to be a dominant passing attack, right? I do think their best chance at having a really strong component of their offense, it would be the running game, and it would be with Caleb Johnson. They're not going to, what the fuck? Oh, that was a throwaway. They're not going to be a formidable rushing attack with Kenny Gainwell or Jalen Warren, I think. I think those guys are complementary pieces. I think in Caleb Johnson, again, I guess he doesn't look good in practice or whatever, but I don't know, man. I think he needs a chance. King, you could maybe let me know if he's looked not that good in the chances he has gotten. But I do think that Caleb Johnson is being an effective running back is actually their kind of only hope at building let's say like 8 out of 10 offense, right? Because let's say they had a solid running game and then they could, play even more 2 tight end formations with Darnell Washington and Jonnu Smith. And then off of that, they could do more play action to somebody like a DK Metcalf. You looking tired? Bro, I'm definitely a little bit tired. I've been scrambling today. It's been a long week, but we're here. Because it's a Sunday night, I don't want to drink coffee and really fuck myself up going into the week, but shit, I might have needed a coffee. But yeah, man, I think Pittsburgh's only hope, bro, it's got to be 2 tight end offense, lots of rushing the football. There's no other way, in my opinion. Big 3rd and 2. Shout out to Jess. Good to see you in here. Damn, we're slandering the Giants. Dude, giving up 33 points in the 4th quarter is dark. That is one off of the record, I think. I don't know if the record is in a 4th quarter or in a single quarter, but 34 points or 33 points in 1 quarter, that is diabolical stuff.
Wait, the Giants lost in the end? I thought they won.
Bro, they let the Broncos get down the field at the end to kick a game-winning field goal.
Are you fucking kidding me? Because I thought I saw them get a touchdown.
Bro, yes. After that, the defense couldn't hold that lead. That's so funny that you didn't know.
I thought the touchdown. I was like, okay, what's like what 20 seconds left or something?
Yeah, there was like 30 seconds left. Broncos had like no timeouts.
Yeah, so I thought it was GG's.
Yeah, somehow, I thought it was GG's as well. Somehow, some way though, they fucked it up. What was I gonna say? So for my fantasy matchups, right? I'm technically cheering against Pitts and Drake London, but I'm just cheering for them to not get like 20 to 30 points because I'm sitting nice. In one league, it's full PPR. I'm up 80. I have nobody playing, and the other guy has Drake London and JSN. So I mean, being up 80, I just need Drake London to not go for like 40. So pretty easy thing to cheer for. And then in my half PPR league, I have I think a 45-point lead, and I'm going up against Pitts and JSN. So again, with that, I just need Pitts to not touch like 20. So pretty easy rooting interest so far. Although it does look like Pitts is getting a lot of targets. I just need him to not get 20 fantasy points. I think Pitts is up to like in half PPR 2.7. Second and 18 for the Falcons. Pitts drops back. Pocket collapses. He scrambles right. So as a lefty, you know he's probably not going to be able to throw the ball. And we have a flag on the play. 1:15 left in the first.
Oh, we're around the same time.
I said that Pittsburgh doesn't deserve second place in the AFC or in the division.
I'm pretty sure it's AFC.
Yo, actually, game of the week, bro. Game of the week. Why is Carter not on the field? I can't understand. Yeah, I agree. I don't care what your personnel is. You have to find a way to get Abdul Carter, Thibodeau, and Brian Burns on the field, bro. There is not, especially in big moments down the stretch, there's not an excuse. Or there's not a good enough reason to not have all of them on the field. We have an illegal contact call on San Fran on a 2nd and long. That is rough. That's an automatic first down. Falcons at the edge of field goal range, although they have had some kicking issues. Play action. And that looked like a screenplay gone wrong, so Penix just threw it away. 2nd and 10. Yeah, man. Niners injuries, crazy. Crazy how many pieces they're without. Penix drops back. Penix, clean pocket, but he looks like he's trying to run outside of the clean pocket. Scrambles right again, finds Bijan, and I think he went out of bounds short of the first down. Yeah, they're going to mark it short by 1 yard. But they should be able to get this. 3rd and 1 coming up. Oh, it's 2-0 Jays. Let's go. No Brandon Little this time. No Brandon Little. All right, we got Daniel joining the stream as well. What's going on, Daniel? I guess we'll figure out what's going on later.
Is it 2006?
What's that?
I think he said this feels like 06.
Oh, this feels like 06. Damn, you were a Colts fan in 06? Jeez, I had no clue. Okay, one more thing. Dart can't perform under pressure. Wait, what makes you think he can't perform under pressure? Chance to win the game, but Giants defense fourth quarter is disgusting. I mean, he had a bad game, but I feel like he had like that last drive. Obviously, the refs helped him. I mean, the thing is, he's a rookie that's just not actually that good. He's just chaotic. He can run, and teams don't have a plan for him yet. But yeah, like he's a young quarterback. I wouldn't say that he can't perform under pressure yet. That feels a little extreme. Steelers Bengals. Okay, so back to the unction real quick. I made the case for this last week during, I want to say, Monday Night Football, that again, divisional games on Thursday Night Football are chaos. And I think whatever the lesser team is, they have a better shot than usual. I had 3 examples, right? Eagles, Giants, Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams, Niners. This is the 4th game I'm going to add to this, right? The Steelers are better than the Bengals. And if the Steelers and Bengals were to play 10 times, I'm probably taking the Steelers to win like 7 or 8 of those matchups. But the Bengals, to their credit, they played a good game here. This game wasn't a great example, but the Bengals aren't shit in the way a lot of teams would think they would be shit defensively. The pass rush outside of Trey Hendrickson, I think people assumed would just be really, really bad. It's okay. Like, it's not horrible. Their secondary, outside of Cam Taylor-Britt, I think people thought would just be really, really bad. Honestly, DJ Turner, or I think, his name is DJ Turner, he played a solid game. Not to say that their defense is particularly good. Obviously, they gave up 31 points. But the nature of this game was just chaotic, and I think that maybe changes how you look at things. But I don't necessarily look at the Bengals and see a horrible defense. Like, they're just mid. In the case of their offense, we know that they have receivers that can get open. What has been the case up to this game was that they couldn't run the ball at all. But on this Thursday game, they found a way to run the ball with Chase Brown. Is this going to be a trend? We'll have to see. Again, it could be just a one-off, short week, divisional, chaotic matchup kind of a thing. But if they can run the ball and Flacco can get the ball to the weapons, they might be able to hold the fort a little bit. But defensively, again, in a lot of games, they just need to not be garbage, even if they're just okay. And I think they've shown the ability to do that. But yeah, the game is back, and General is back. General says, "Glory, glory, Man United." This is a very excited person. Yes, it is. I mean, his last season also he had chances to win. Oh, you're going back to last season. See, I don't have the Ole Miss context for Jackson Dart. I actually don't know what he did in college. Hey, King, was Jackson Dart? Did he sell for Ole Miss in clutch moments?
For his 3 losses, it was kind of for 3 losses he did sell, but that was on the whole team altogether for those 3 losses.
Okay. Man said, "Allow me, I'm sad today." Dude, the Chargers got whooped. Even though the scoreline doesn't look that crazy, 14-point game, if you watch that game, you saw what happened. They got whooped. Very uncharacteristic for a Harbaugh team, but they do not look great. And of course, they have a bunch of injuries. But I think the defense is more of a concern for me because defensively, it's not like they're getting a bunch of good players back. Obviously, when you look at the offense, you can say they could get healthier along the offensive line. They're going to get Hampton back. Penix gets sacked. Was Bryce Huff involved? Damn it. Never followed the sport. Chiefs game. Oh, good to see you, Disco Flash. Chiefs game was amazing, but real boring. 31-0. Belt to ass. And, the Raiders are a team that even though the Chiefs have always been significantly better than the Raiders, always, so every now and then the Raiders still give the Chiefs a tough game. Again, division rivalry. These games can be a little bit chaotic, but not today. Not today. The Chiefs absolutely smoked the Raiders, and the Chiefs did it without their left tackle. Not to get too far ahead in terms of the game review. But yeah, man, very good performance from the Chiefs, and suddenly, all of it out of nowhere, they look like the better team. The best team in that division. To put Chargers above Colts. In all facts, this guy was being extremely shameless during the team ranking stream. So shameless. Okay. Game review, right? Eagles 28, Vikings 22. So you know what? I'll start with the Vikings actually. Vikings, their defense looked shit in a way I didn't expect for them to look. And the reason why I would say that is that their game plan for the Eagles was horrible. And I'm just really surprised about that, considering that Brian Flores is a very good defensive coordinator and somebody that I hold in high regard as a football mind generally. But I thought he had a horrible plan for the Eagles. That really surprised me. Offensively, I feel like at the end of the day, Jefferson and Addison, that's actually a dynamite 1-2 punch at receiver. But you can only do so much with Carson Wentz. They couldn't run the ball at all on the Eagles, which was a pleasant surprise.
Hey, even when he's not there, he's always helping the Eagles.
Crazy, right? But there's only so much you can do with those two powerful weapons when Carson Wentz is your quarterback, and that really showed today because Jefferson didn't really have a great day, but Addison did. Obviously, I'll take that trade-off. But even though that happened, right, what they could do is move the ball down the field, but they were 1 for 6 in the red zone. 6 trips to the red zones, only got 1 touchdown, got 5 field goals. And that's really where they lost the game. From the Eagles standpoint, I thought the Eagles did 2 things well today. They played good red zone defense, and they got explosives in the air. I don't actually think the Eagles played that good of a game in any other sense. Couldn't really run the ball. They weren't playing good offensive football on a play-to-play basis. They were just making big plays, actually at a really high rate. I think Jalen Hurts was 5 for 5 for like 200 yards on passes above 25 yards. So if you think about hitting 5 big plays in the air in the game, that's a really productive day. So from a Hurts standpoint, again, the deep ball was firing today, but just on a play-to-play basis, I don't think it looked that good. Obviously, when you look at the defense, the red zone defense was really good, but the fact that they let the Vikings get into the red zone 6 times wasn't super encouraging. They got the big pick 6. The second Wentz interception was like an arm punt to me, but obviously the pick 6 was a big play. I mean, for the Eagles side of things, it was just good to see the passing game looking great today. But still not a complete game. Still a game that, if circumstances were a little bit different, like if the Vikings had a better quarterback than Carson Wentz, maybe that game looks different. But I would say it was just nice to see Devontae and AJ Brown both go for 100 yards. And I feel like if we could just somehow, some way do that in the air for another 3-4 weeks, it might change how defenses play against us. And then maybe when that happens, you could see some Saquon stuff open up. But right now, man, the offensive line is not getting the job done. And we'll have to see how that changes. But the game is back, so we'll finish that off if need be a little bit after or during the next commercial. The best high school team in the U.S. could probably beat them. Are we talking about the Raiders? Man, the Raiders look sorry. The Raiders look really, really sorry. Some of the above scoring big facts, bro. Hey, look at my my thing here. This is the 6-11 fan club CEO. I fully support him, bro. The receivers were fucking amazing today. They were so good, and we need to see more of that. McCaffrey up the middle. 3 yards for McCaffrey. Oh, I mean, 2nd and 3, so he got 7 yards. Damn, it's third down. Okay, I guess they got an incompletion on first down. I was locked in on the game recap. I hope the Eagles trade him, bro. I pray to God they don't. I pray to God they don't. Third and 3.
It would be funny.
Oh, it would be. Oh man, jeez, he caught Jawan Jennings on stride in stride. Good, really good pass by Mac Jones there. No, if they traded him, so if they trade him mid-season, I think I would completely crash out. If they trade him in the offseason, at the very minimum, at least there's an opportunity to have a plan, right? There's no such thing as trading AJ Brown and having a plan at receiver mid-season. So a mid-season trade would result in a pretty serious crash out. But if they trade him in the offseason, I'll still probably be against it. Actually, I'll for sure be against it, but at least they can do another move that could maybe make it right. Like, for example, right, I think the Diggs trade was like the perfectly executed receiver trade, right? You don't want to pay Diggs, say less. Trade him, go get a draft pick, draft Justin Jefferson, have him on a rookie deal. Like, that's the kind of thing where it doesn't matter how against trading Diggs a Vikings fan could have been, they made it right immediately. So if they trade him in the offseason, as much as I would be against it, at least they have an opportunity to make it right. Handoff to CMC. Oh, shit. CMC has space and 20 yards up the middle for Christian McCaffrey. It is going to be first and goal in field goal range. Okay, still 2-0. Let's go. You watch baseball? Well, I'm not really. I watch baseball basically whenever the Jays are in the playoffs. That's literally the only time I watch baseball. McCaffrey up the middle. No, I lied. That's Brian Robinson up the middle for 3 yards. Second and 8. Niners holding on to the ball quite a bit here, stringing together a nice little drive. Let's see if they can get a touchdown out of it. Mac Jones drops back.
How funny you just said that. How funny
my God. Yo, that's amazing.
Tip drill. That's that motherfucking tip drill.
That's amazing. Brother, the offensive line sucks. You got to get it right. Definitely somebody sucks, but you got the wrong party. That's so unlucky for the Niners and Mac Jones, bro, because that drive was looking nice. And then fucking Jawan Jennings, Butterfingers, tips it up in the air. But shit, okay. What did we say? Yo, King, did you have any thoughts on this game before we wrap it up?
Nah, not really.
All right, fair enough. We can keep it pushing to the next one. This game shocked me. I did not see this coming. I don't know if anybody got up early to watch the Europe game.
Oh no, I missed I went in the game when it was 7-0 Rams.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was not expecting Belt to ass to this level.
Facts, bro. This outcome is insane because, first of all, they don't have Puka, and Puka is a huge part of their offense. So forget the fact that Devontae Adams is good. I just thought that there would be an adjustment period to literally not being able to do the things you normally do. And that wasn't the case. They got to it quickly. Devontae Adams, 3 touchdowns, game 1 without Puka. Like, that transition was seamless for them. And yeah, I just felt like with the Jaguars, they lost last week to the Seahawks, and I felt like, you know what, the Seahawks are playing good football, so I'm not really going to hold that against them too much. But dude, they got whooped, and now it's making me look like, or maybe making me look at it like, maybe they made a deal with the devil to get that Chiefs win. Maybe that's what happened, because
they did it for America. It's fucking Chiefs.
They sold their soul to beat the Chiefs, and now they just don't have it anymore, man. So it's not even just beating the Chiefs, right? They beat the Chiefs and then they traded for Greg Newsome. So they became buyers in the trade market. And then now all of a sudden, right, back-to-back losses. The loss against Seattle, that's forgivable. This loss to a Rams team without Puka is kind of unforgivable. Now again, it is a European game.
Enjoy a perfect season. He doesn't have to worry a fucking all.
Who is this?
Daniel doesn't have to worry
home game for the Jags
anymore.
So here's the thing too, is like it's a European game, so then like a part of the game becomes like how do you manage it, right? So for example, the Jaguars, they, because this is what they do, right? They go early to London. Obviously, the owner owns Fulham, so there's like this thing of like he wants to like kind of prop up his team. The Rams, right? They actually had a completely unique approach to playing in London. They showed up to London the day before the game. Yeah, they showed up the day before the game, basically saying we're not going to get adjusted in terms of time change. So let's just, like, fuck it. Let's just go there, do what we have to do for one day, and then come home. And I don't know if that maybe had them more prepared. If that's a part of the reason why they blew the Jags out, because they're just much more ready for the game. But dude, this was a horrible game for the Jags. And the game is back, so we'll finish off that game recap afterwards. I'm surprised how bad. Same. I never thought this was same. Apart from Travis Hunter, no look good. Yeah, for sure. And also, like, so Travis Hunter did look good, but a lot of it was in garbage time too. So like, just an all-around stinker from Jacksonville, man. It'll be interesting to see who they have next week to bounce back against. This was another chance for there to be a tip drill kind of a situation, but nobody caught it. There is a flag. There is a flag on the play, though. What was that?
I think it's Texans, I think it's a divisional game. I might be wrong.
Oh, for the Jaguars. Okay, let me see.
You're funny.
Jaguars.
Wasn't the Texans carrying the division last year?
So the Jaguars get a bye week.
Oh.
And then they play the Raiders. Okay, yo, that's just what the doctor ordered, man. You get a bye week and then the Raiders? That's light. Hold
that would
on.
be 3 games ahead by then.
First week I haven't been stressed watching the Ravens. That's good, man. That's good. And then Lamar's back. So I think you guys are gonna go on a run because we both looked at the schedule. The Ravens have a ton of winnable games down the stretch. So if provided that Lamar looks like Lamar off of the injury, I think they'll look really good. I'll join you tomorrow night because I'm running on 5 hours sleep, blah, blah, blah. If I don't have work tomorrow, I would have drunk my sorrows away, but instead I'll beat the Colts 500-0 on Madden. Damn. But fair play, Daniel. Colts played well. Colts definitely played well, man. They're playing some of the best football in the league.
Fair play to the Chargers too. They give us a good game, even with the injuries.
Never forget Patrick Ricard, first two-way player, bro. He was Travis Hunter before Travis Hunter.
We just gave up in the third and fourth quarter. Plus we say fourth quarter.
Yeah, the lead got pretty safe pretty quickly. And they kind of just took their foot off the gas a little bit. But the thing I'll say, though, is that it was a really good response to the Cardinals game last week because the Cardinals game was pretty disappointing for the Colts, I would say. So they bounced back like a team that wanted to show that that's not their reality.
Hopefully we can do the same. These next 3 games we gotta win 2 out of 3 for me to get hope again.
I was gonna say yeah. Oh wait, hold on. What are the Steelers' next 3 games?
It's Colts, Packers, Lions.
Oh my goodness, those are the Steelers' next 3 games?
Yes, and then we put the Chargers a week or 2 after that.
First.
God damn. That's murderous.
Next week.
This is the tough stretch of
Yo, what's the Bengals schedule during that same
Titans,
time?
then you, then Falcons, and then break.
silly me. I forgot. Okay, it's Packers.
Yo,
It's Packers
no way, bro.
Chargers.
Bengals' next 2 games are against the Jets and the Bears. What if the Bengals win the next 2 games and you lose the next 2 games? That'd be crazy.
So I don't know.
But yeah, it's 3-0 in this game. Lots of defense so far. Falcons, I would say, not doing a good job of pulling away while the Niners offense is down. They just got an interception as the Niners were beginning to get momentum, and they still didn't take advantage of it. So Falcons are not playing like they want to win this game. Where were we for the game recaps? Oh yeah, Rams, Jaguars. Stafford was dealing. And again, if you're the Jaguars, you just traded for a corner. The assumption there is that, oh, this is a corner that's going to help us win games. Game 1, Stafford fucking gets whatever he wants against this defense. But yeah, man. From a Rams standpoint, like probably one of their better games they've played this year. From the Jags standpoint, probably the worst game they played this year. So this is definitely a weird one. Leon conveniently puts a comment in the chat as we are about to talk Patriots Titans. It's Packers Steelers next Sunday night. Yeah, it's going to be a really good one. Just from a channel standpoint, even because it's Sunday Night Football with King. It's Rodgers playing the Packers. And I saw the throwback uniforms they're going to wear, bro. The Steelers are going to be wearing some ugly-ass uniforms, so we can make fun of them as well.
Oh, is it the yellow one they sold off this offseason?
I think so, yeah.
That was nothing Chargers one.
I see the Steelers sliding in their next 6 games. Yeah, I mean, bro, they got some tough games coming up. But yeah, Patriots Titans. This was not a tough game for the Patriots. A lot of people were worried that maybe the Titans would get like a new coach bounce. But I never really bought into that one because 1, the roster is just not that good. 2, Mike McCoy is a certified scrub. Certified scrub. If it was any other interim coach or maybe even a stranger I didn't know anything about, maybe I would be more understanding of, hey, yeah, it is possible to get a boost after getting an interim coach, but not this guy. And yeah, so I had the Patriots for my survivor. It was an annoying first half from the standpoint of like the Titans, they had a lead and they hung around, right? But that new coach bounce wore off quickly. It wore off quickly. And when Cam Ward had that fumble that turned into a touchdown, that was, I think, the moment that broke the Titans back. McCaffrey goes for 12 yards. So that's the thing, right? When it comes to teams that are bad, that don't have strong coaching, all it takes are moments for them to break. And that's what happened with the Titans. And you knew with the Patriots, right? There was never going to be any quit from the Patriots in terms of their intensity because Vrabel was not going to bring his team to Tennessee and have them like play soft. So while they were struggling, again, I felt like there was always the feeling that if Tennessee just kind of relents a little bit, the Patriots are not going to take it off.
This is the Vrabel get back game. Holy shit.
Facts. Not a get back game, and it's not even just like that's his old team, dog. He hates those motherfuckers, man. Like it's not just like your average coach plays his old team kind of a matchup, dog.
Hey, looks like Kendrick was right again. Being a hater, it's successful.
Big facts, Ravens fan. Big facts, absolutely. McCaffrey up the middle on 2nd and 4.
The Cardinals.
Yo. McCaffrey's running his ass off today. I feel like going up against Bijan may have put a battery in his back. He's going up against the guy that people are saying is the best running back in the league this year. He's running well. Ravens should be 6-0 in your dreams. In your dreams, they should be 6-0. 4-0. Let's go, Jays.
Jonathan Taylor exists, but we'll carry on.
Jonathan Taylor is playing well. I think when people say they're talking about Bijan, I think they're more talking about talent because, yeah, JT has the production. I would say like Bijan almost has like the eye test. but obviously, I think you'd have to say that that's 1 and 2 for sure this year. That's definitely that has to be. If that's not your top 2 and 1 in some order or the other, crazy. We have a Niner down, which is unfortunately a very familiar thing for that football team. Man, Niners, man. What did they do to curse their team?
Make CMC be good.
Yeah. But yeah, man, Titans, very sad state of affairs. They had the shortest new coach bounce ever. There was a ton of garbage time in this game, so I don't really take the Cam Ward passing stats too seriously. When it comes to the Patriots, dog, Drake May had 2 incompletions.
The only team which should be unbeaten is the Colts, man.
2 incompletions and 2 touchdowns, dog. That shit's crazy. Ramondre had it going on the ground. I think it was a bit of a slow start for Ramondre. Unfortunately, my guy Travion Henderson got, I think, his season low for touches, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, man, Diggs is being what they need him to be. Obviously, doesn't look like the same player, but kind of almost functioning like a security blanket for May. And they got the job done against the bum ass Titans. There's nothing to talk about with the Titans. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. Next game, Saints and Bears. Did anybody watch this game?
All I know is
watch bits of it on Red Zone.
Like 3 picks.
So I think this game was 20-0 Chicago, and then 20-14, and then 26-14. So this was a game of runs, like a basketball game. Again, Saints, not a good team, but generally they don't really get smacked either, right? Like they're in a 6-point game at some point in this game. In a lot of their games that they lose, it's usually a 1-possession game in the second half at some point, right? That's the thing about the Saints. They're going to lose a shit ton of games, but they're going to be in a lot of them. Spencer Rattler obviously had 3 picks. I only saw one of them, and one of them was like an arm punt. It was 3rd and something. He chucked it up the field while he was running out of bounds, just before getting out of bounds. Byard catches it along the sidelines. Again, maybe the other 2 picks were bad. The 1 pick that I saw wasn't a big deal. Saints just have too many issues. Too many issues in terms of talent. They're not really going to win a ton of games. From the Bears side of things, again, I think the Bears have had a bunch of wins that I wouldn't say are impressive because as we learned this week, the Commanders are kind of shit at this point. The Raiders are kind of shit, and the Saints are shit. So they're having these non-dominant wins against teams that I don't think are particularly good. But the thing is, the Bears, even just what they're doing now, it's still an improvement from last year, right? And it's still an improvement from – this is one of the better teams that they've had, since – I can't even remember. And that's not even to say that this team is good. This team, I don't think this team is anything special. I think they look pretty mid right now. But mid is a big improvement from what they have been. So yeah, that's a big change for them.
Go from ass to mid is good.
Going from ass to mid is definitely welcomed. The game is back though. McCaffrey, damn bro, running his ass off. 3rd and 4, and he gets 10 yards.
I like Steve's problem. Steve.
Fact. This is the right answer. This is definitely the right answer.
I'm about to say this though about these tomorrow's games. I hate the time they gave them.
10 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. Eastern is criminal. 10 p.m. Eastern is criminal.
You basically said I gotta be up until 2 to finish this game.
Unacceptable, dog. Another handoff to CMC. 3 yards up the middle. Actually, back for a bit because it is somewhat a team I follow. But Gators fired Napier, just saw it. Yeah, so the Florida Gators fired their coach. I don't necessarily know. I'm not too tapped in. All I know is that they have a very good quarterback prospect, and he's kind of not living up to the hype. So maybe this firing is more about DJ Lagway. But thing is, bro, is it not that?
No. For these past. Okay, I don't know. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what he is, and give me an NFL coach to Matheson. He is a coach that has all the talent in the world and really all the hyper potential in the world because he
Yeah.
plays for a big school team and he just doesn't know what to do with it and he always makes it drop.
Yeah.
That's who Billy Napier is. Because really,
Uh,
he has all this talent in Florida. And Florida should be good, but he can just never make it work. And it is on him. It is absolutely on him.
yeah. Okay. I didn't know Florida's teams were nice like that. So, I mean, makes sense then if he's
They're
consistently.
they're always supposed to be nice, or at least not be one of the worst in the SEC. But he always
Okay.
somehow makes it do it.
So yeah, if he's consistently not getting the best out of teams, then it does make sense to not let him waste any more of DJ Lagway's time. I just imagine that like I don't think college football has a culture of um hiring long-term coaches mid-season. So I don't know if Florida is going to pivot to whoever their next guy is, but I imagine having an interim coach for the next little bit. So it'll make it hard for things to get much better. Maybe they just want things to stabilize and not get worse. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to monitor if DJ Lagway plays better now because you can never really count on getting another quarterback like that. So they have to maximize his window while they have him. Bears win streak ends next week. I think so. Good to see you. Thank you. Are you doing Ravens versus Dolphins and Ravens versus Bengals? Ravens Dolphins is Thursday Night Football. No,
Yes.
because the Dolphins are absolutely pathetic. And then Ravens Bengals. What night is that? Is that Thursday Night Football?
That's the Thanksgiving night game.
I think so. I think so. I'll have to see. Thursday, yeah, I'll have to see. That the Thanksgiving one is a maybe, right? Because I was looking at it and I feel like Chiefs Cowboys on Thanksgiving might be a movie. It might be a movie. I might have to do that one. Like I might have to take the day off of work and do that one.
It's gonna be pure offense, no defense.
Oh, and then no, actually, hold on. I'm trying to go to the Black Friday game in Philly. So also maybe no for that reason. Yeah, there's a lot going on, bro. All this shit is pending towards just like or pending based on what's happening in life. Where are we at? Saints Bears. Okay, yeah. Bear side of things, they're shit to mid. That's good. Saints side of things, they're gonna have a very hard time winning games. Anybody else have any thoughts before we move on to the next game? I'll take that as a no. Dolphins Browns. Okay, so this game randomly I thought was really interesting, right? And the main reason is because these two teams were both 1-5, and both teams are acknowledged by most people as shit teams. However, in my honest opinion, I just thought that the Browns are not as bad as the Dolphins, right? You heard me say that in the previews.
They're both ass. One team is definitely more ass than the other.
Yo, this is what I'm saying. Okay, I think Dolphins, Jets, Titans. That's the lowest tier. Like that is the gutter. That is the next the lowest thing. Maybe the Raiders are in there too. There might be 4 teams. The thing about the Browns is they're pretty bad, but I just think that they're better than each of those teams. And the thing is because bro, they have a good rookie class. Like Quinshon Judkins is legit good at football, right? And he's only getting more and more into the swing of things. Remember, this guy missed his whole training camp. Quinshon Judkins just joined the Browns in week 2. So this is a guy that's still getting into football shape. So Quinshon Judkins is better than anything that all those other shit teams have offensively, right? Again, I don't think the world of the Browns passing attack. I don't think that they're going to have a good passing attack, but they have Myles Garrett.
Like Dylan Gabriel still okay, fine. He was efficient, but he barely passed 100 yards. He still did not have a good game.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro.
Between us and them, we blew them out. They blew Miami out. That has to tell you how bad this Dolphins team is.
Dude, that's the thing about this is what I was saying about the Browns, right? Are they a bad team? Of course. But when a bad team has the chance to go against another bad team and make them deal with Judkins, Myles Garrett, Mason Graham, Their rookie linebacker Carson Schwessinger is playing really good football. I think they still have Denzel Ward. Bro, teams like the Dolphins don't have those kind of pieces, and McCaffrey's down at the 1. Like, the Dolphins do not have those kind of pieces. So this is the thing about the Browns. If the Browns have to play all those teams, Raiders, Jets, Dolphins, and Titans, I think they're getting W's against all of them. I think they're getting W's
thank God.
against all of them.
Yeah.
Yo, King, do you have the... No, it's okay. I got it.
The Dolphins just have to blow point. You gotta blow up at this point.
Yeah, dude, it's done, and it has to be. It's done, and it has to be at this point. Yeah, we'll get back to that on the other side at the next commercial. Do Ravens and Bengals in the hotel? Nah, dude. If I'm out of town, I'm trying to have fun. The fuck?
You need to watch that, man.
Hello, y'all.
What's going on, Jared?
He's doing it.
And King, sorry about your Ole Miss yesterday.
Ooh, McCaffrey up the middle for a touchdown. Niners take the lead. But yeah, I watched that game. I watched Ole Miss Georgia. I actually watched the whole game. It was a good game. It was actually a really good game.
Yeah.
Texas.
So both my teams played high-scoring games and lost. I do not like this weekend.
Oh yeah, true. You low-key lived the same shit twice.
Yes.
My Texas
twice.
Kentucky barely.
I'm just
My team lost to throwing 4 interceptions, but 1 more.
Yeah.
Dude, how about Miami losing freaking Louisville?
Yeah. Become a Ravens fan. Yo, you know what's
Yes,
funny?
that Miami team. Idiots, man. Bro, disgrace.
I mean, hey, it is October. Miami always finds a way to turn into a pumpkin during October.
So
They wanted Carson Wentz, and guess what? They
Yes,
got
we
him.
do.
So you say become a Ravens fan. I was a Ravens fan when I was like 5 because of the way my dad used to talk about the Ray Lewis, Ed Reed Ravens in like 2000. So before I actually really obviously at that age, you're not watching the games. You don't really pay attention to what's going on. But at that point, I used to call myself a Ravens fan. Now, once I began to actually understand what was going on TV, I became an Eagles fan. But because I was technically I would call myself a Ravens fan. The Ravens are that's my AFC team. So if all things are neutral, the Ravens are probably who I'm pulling for in the AFC.
Baltimore,
But yeah, no, it's you can never switch teams. You can no such thing. Anybody who switches teams as an adult, definitely a shameful thing to do.
I'm watching that Blue Jays game right now. They're winning 4-0. Bottom before.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Baltimore anyway. Regional ones, the Baltimore Colts, man.
So the only thing other thing to talk about in this game is just because King talked about it. The Dolphins have to sell because this has blown up completely. And at this point, you probably can't trade Tua because his contract is too big.
Trade Waddle.
Yeah, Waddle and Achane, I think, would be the pieces you can maybe get something for. Darren Waller has maybe done enough to where somebody might want to kick the tires on Waller. I just don't see there being a path you might
still get something on Hill if he still wants to come back.
In some cases, there's a case to be made about your team is bad, but you should still hold on to your good players because maybe they'll be good next year. No, this is done for next year as well. They're going to be a bad team for a little bit now. And I think, even the pieces on defense, they have a guy named Zach Sealer that they, paid decent money to. He's a defensive tackle who plays decently well. He should be on the table. The pass rushers, Chubb and Phillips, they're so injury prone. I don't even know if they have any value, but they should be on the trade block. They don't have shit in the secondary. Yeah, Minkah Fitzpatrick, actually, good point. He should be on the trade block. If you're Miami,
they just traded for him.
It's tough, but bro, I'm sure he doesn't want to be there either.
Yep.
Man, that trade was just mid for mid, huh?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Dolphins need to cut Tua after this season. Yeah, if they financially can, I definitely think that should be on the table. Let's look up his guaranteed money.
Dude, the Patriots look real this year.
Dude, the Bills have serious issues. If the Bills don't figure that out, then the Patriots are probably winning that division. Because also, if you look at the Patriots' schedule, dude, a lot of winnable games.
Mm.
A lot of winnable games.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Dude, Indiana's so good in college football this year.
Mm.
They're number 2 behind Ohio State.
According to this website, Ravens fan, it would be $99 million dead cap if they cut him after this year. They would have to wait another year, and then they could cut him, and it'll only cost them $31.
Jesus Christ!
So Tua is going to be a Miami Dolphin for
2027. You want to wait 2 years?
Brother, yes, Tua is going to be on the team next year.
I will put in Quinn Ewers or Zach Wilson. See how that.
Hey, brother, this is the Bama script. It's not the Eagle script. This is the Bama script.
Yep.
Speaking of
which,
I hate saying this, but I hated Bama's back. God damn it.
What happened?
Bama is so back this year, and I hate it.
Oh, Alabama.
Yeah.
Yo, Ty Simpson looks good. I just still don't know if I trust the coach. I still don't know if I trust the coach.
True.
Looking at, did he fumble? He fumbled.
Oh my God, Penix fumbled. Dude, the Falcons are having a stinker. Okay, guys, King, you remember the theory I've been saying about how Atlanta might be a home team?
Yeah.
It's looking like that, bro. The more I watch them, they look like a team that's good at home and shit on the road.
Oh my God. Stanford's at like what? They're 40?
Yo, Bryce Huff is getting sacks, man.
Hilarious. Well, how Germany, so
hilarious how scheme fits work, man.
We got to play him in Germany. That's gonna be fun.
What happened
on CNF a few years
ago?
That Germany Falcons Dolphins game looks so much worse right now.
I don't remember this at all.
Is that next weekend?
Wait, Falcons Dolphins?
I swear that's like Germany or no, not Spain.
No. So Commanders Dolphins is in Spain.
Oh.
It's Falcons Colts, which is honestly like that's not a horrible matchup in Germany, but it's Commanders Dolphins in Madrid is insane.
But hey, look, there's gonna be some funny Spanish names for Tua after that game. The Spanish memes for Tua are about to go crazy.
Oh, the Panthers and Giants are November 9th.
I think Penix is a combination of. I get why you'd say that. I get why you'd say that. But I think.
My Lord, what did I just watch then?
I would say with Penix, though, I think Goff is his best case scenario.
What did I just watch then?
God damn, that was almost a pick.
Yo, if that was a pick, that would have been 2 really random interceptions. But yeah, I think Goff is Penix's absolute best case scenario. And look how long it took Jared Goff to become Jared Goff. So think about how long it would take Penix to do the same.
He had to be traded from the Rams to the Lions.
Yeah, like Jared Goff became this Jared Goff, what, like 8 years into his career? Right? Yeah. Daniel Jones is this Daniel Jones, what, 5 or 6 years into his career? Sam Darnold is this Sam Darnold, what, 5-6 years into his career? So when it comes to these quarterbacks, they need development. Mac Jones, bro, is this another fumble? Oh, they recovered it. Dude, what a mess.
Yeah, because he's throwing it. If they recovered it, though.
Yeah.
Waving something. Reviewing something, but I don't know what. You said he threw it twice. Should I say he's threw it twice?
Oh, did he catch it himself and then chuck it to somebody else?
Twice. That means they can't
I gotta
get
see
the
him
ball.
play.
I don't know. I'm confused.
So Sam Darnold's been in the league.
Yeah,
for
he catched it
8
himself,
years.
I think, and then threw it again.
Sam Darnold's been in the league for 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, bro. It took him 7 to 8 years to
They'd have
figure it out.
Well,
And who was the
to
other one
be
that you said?
fair,
Daniel Jones
he's
is a good
mostly
quarterback.
been
Just
on
needs to
the
find the right
Jets
team.
and the
Hold on,
Patriots.
everybody's talking at the same time, so y'all got to take a turn, one at a time.
Hold
I'm
up.
bugging a bit, sorry, my fault.
What's up?
Derek Carr's been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah.
Who was the other name that you brought up?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel. He's been in the league for 7 years.
Yeah, see, so Daniel Jones, it took 7 years for him to be this version of himself. Goff, it took probably also roughly like 7 years. You said Darnold, 7 to 8, because last year was the 7th year.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield's another name. Again, look how long it took Baker to become the version of him that we now identify as like a potential MVP candidate, right? Like if a quarterback is a great quarterback early in the career, that's a sign that they're special, right? Josh
Baker's been
Allen,
in the league for 8 years too.
Lamar Jackson, all these guys that were really good really early, it's a sign that they're special.
Yeah, Baker's been in the league for 8 years too.
8 years for Baker?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. See, a lot of these quarterbacks, it's gonna take like 7 years.
Then for
But hey,
Yeah.
to be devil's advocate, they were on bad teams.
No, that's not even devil's advocate. That's a part of the story, right? Like if your circumstances aren't perfect, it's gonna take time to overcome that shit.
and Max
Geno
has been in the
Smith.
league for 5 years.
Yeah, Geno Smith, another example, right? Horrible situations he found himself in with the Jets and the Giants. And then it took time for him to figure it out after that. But yeah, so then hold on. Well, what got us on this topic?
Sam Darnold.
Sam
No,
Darnold.
I don't think it was Sam Darnold. Was it Tua? No, it wasn't Tua either.
No, you were talking about Jared Goff. Like how long?
Oh no! Oh, it was this comment, right? Because he said
Goff.
I think Penix is a combination of Tua and Goff. No, yeah. So like, I'm just saying, like, I agree because I think the stylistic similarities are definitely there. But I think Goff is his best case scenario. I think Tua is probably like the worst case scenario. So he's realistically somewhere in the middle. But no, I like this comp.
Basketball starts up on Tuesday.
Yeah, so guys, I think I'm going to be on Sarcasm City for their watch along for Thunder and Rockets on their YouTube. So if you guys-
Tuesday, I think, isn't it?
Who's winning? Oh,
For
Max
what?
Verstappen's winning the United States right now.
There's F1 happening right now.
It been happening.
Jeez.
It's been happening. It's in Texas right now with Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc first and second. Lewis Hamilton fourth. Lando Norris is in third.
Yeah, the race is over. So those positions are what happened.
Yeah. So guys, I think during halftime, I'll be watching baseball. We'll still do game recaps here and there, but a big game happening in baseball, and I will be tapping into the Blue Jays. This kick for Eddie Pinheiro is down. But he made it. Jeez, bro. Eddie Pinheiro's making long kicks. What? Drug test him immediately. Drug test him immediately. Because I swear this was the guy on the Bears that couldn't kick from 50, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the new kick. It's the new kicking balls. That's the reason. It's the fucking juiced up kick.
By the way, the Blue Jay game is on commercial right now.
Oh, okay, perfect. So then we'll watch the end of the first half, and then we'll get to it. I'm going to use the washroom really quickly, so you guys hang out in the chat. Hang out with the chat, and I'll be back in a couple minutes.
King Mike Longhorn almost lost.
Yeah, Falcons should just get to halftime.
I mean, hey, that is Kentucky. They like doing that.
How about Indiana this year for college football? Are they the real deal or what?
Oh, wait, what's up?
Indiana Hoosiers for college football.
Indiana's a football state, man. American football state, I mean.
This year, yeah. But oh my god, I let him up the punt.
The punt?
Yeah, they did a good player. Yeah, it means he had the ball in his hands, it slipped out of his hands, and then
Oh,
a bit.
I'm watching a baseball game right now. I hope the Dodgers lose the World Series, but I feel like they're not going to. And
He's
Vladdy
going to
just
throw
hit a home
deep.
run.
He's throwing deep. Oh, what a catch. Oh, it's going.
Oh my god. Big
Still
boy
there.
Vladdy.
That's a decent catch. Gonna have to call a timeout because, yep.
Hey, Alon.
Was Daniels
Was he not on the
Shot
Bears
in the end
before the
zone and then
Panthers?
for a field goal?
Hey, Alon. News.
Yeah.
Vladdy Guerrero Jr. just hit a home run. 5-0.
He hit another homer? He's him. He's
Yep,
him.
5
Yeah, he was on the,
5-0.
he was on the Bears before the Panthers, brother. You should have read the rest of the Wikipedia page. Come on, Ravens fan.
Oh, and Game 7 is also at Toronto.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Game 7 is Toronto.
Baseball, they don't fuck around with travel. So you do 2 games in one city, 3 games in the other city, and then 2 games.
Dodgers only won the
What?
series.
It's because Toronto's the 1 seed that's won. And Seattle's the
It's a great
second.
catch, great run.
Yo, what a catch by Donnell Mooney, man. What a catch by Mooney. I cannot believe the Falcons are going to get points out of
Wait.
this.
Robert Salas on San Francisco?
Yeah, he signed with them.
Wait, hold on. Did he cut out for the rest of you or just me?
Who, King?
He did cut out a bit.
Yeah, King cut out.
Oh, I was saying
Someone
like
cut out.
Robert Salas. He's on the Niners? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He's the defensive coordinator. They got him back.
Another flag. Flag.
Yeah, it's because for the baseball series, it's because Toronto's the 1st seed and Seattle's the 2nd seed. That's why. That's why Toronto's
going
getting
through all of this, potentially win
Same
the whole
thing.
trip, just to get swept by the Dodgers.
Yo, facts. That's why it's hard to get invested. Once I
Attention
locked
ground,
in on
isn't
how
it?
good the Dodgers are, it's just like, fuck, man. We're about to lose anyways.
By the
Let's
way,
just
Well,
you guys,
Well, the Dodgers are a goddamn super team.
Yo, if they go to the World Series, I'm gonna go to a game. 1, just to go to a
That's
World
Todd Bowley
Series
for
game.
you.
2, just to watch Shohei in person and witness
and
greatness.
that long, I'm
Yeah.
a Red Sox fan, so I'm voting against your Blue Jays if they do make it to the World Series.
How could you not, bro? The Dodgers are stacked.
They're getting cool.
And did you hear about Shohei Ohtani? He hit a home run out of the ballpark in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it was only one of his 3 as well, bro. He's different. He is different.
If you guys do make it, have fun trying to deal with him.
Have they gone to half time now? Because you just threw the ball out intentionally.
We'll find out, bro. We'll find out.
So it's
I'm
these
not
teams.
there yet.
Oh my god, Atlanta.
I'm so confused.
Oh, are they gonna run the clock out because of intentional grounding?
Because of grounding, yes. It's halftime.
What a
Atlanta and
Yeah.
choking.
they just threw away 3 points.
Atlanta
My
had
pickup league
one
did
job.
Yep. You beat the Bills like that, and you're doing this. Jesus.
Okay. I got the baseball game on. Let's go.
I might
Let's
as well put
go.
the ball game on too.
This week for Pick'em, I was 10-2 this weekend. This week,
I had a rough
two
week
losses.
for Pick'em.
Yeah,
But-
I want to just show up.
but the 2 teams that
They're
lost
just
for me were
probably
Steelers
gonna
and
win it.
Commanders. I picked the Commanders over the Cowboys, and that didn't go so well.
Not gonna lie, I thought
It's going 3-3. It's going to be in
Washington
Toronto.
had it. I thought Washington had it.
Well, no, they lost by 22.
Yeah, they did.
But yeah,
No, that's
people,
not about- Because I was talking about
Go ahead.
Indiana Hoosiers. Are they a real college team or what this year?
Okay, dude, I checked Indiana's schedule. I don't think they play a tough game for the rest of the year, so I think they're gonna just win a shit ton of games. Probably go like either undefeated or only have like one loss, and then I think they're probably gonna get
play in the Big Ten championship and see how they go against Ohio State. That's
bingo, right? I think we see if they're actually good or not. Unfortunately, a little bit too late for them.
That's a game I want to watch. Ohio State versus Indiana. That's the game I want to watch.
What? Can I not get the game?
It's on.
No, I hate blackout games, man.
Yo, is blacked out a playoff game? Is blacked out in Pittsburgh?
No, hold on. It's on. Okay, let me go to Fox. Let me just go to Fox Sports. Maybe that's the problem.
It's on Fox Sports 1, King.
See, it's stuff like that. Like, it's not on like regular Fox. I gotta go to Fox Sports 1.
Damn.
Yes, here's the game. I got it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
no,
is it gone? No, it's not gone.
Oh. Damn. Okay, that's back-to-back hits. So we had a home run and then 2 hits to the warning track, bro. We're hitting the fuck out of this pitcher. We're hitting the fuck out of this pitcher.
It's a new pitcher.
Ew.
Yeah. Hopefully he stays.
I'm sorry. I saw the arm patch for the Switch 2. I hate it. It looks completely ugly on that jersey.
What did you see?
Did you not see like? Okay, for the picture, I think it's like his right arm sleeve. It's like a big square patch for the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's ugly on that jersey.
Oh yeah. I've seen the Switch things on their jerseys. It's not it.
So that big orange and white square on all that teal, no.
Yeah, man. It looks really out of place.
Vanderbilt beat LSU. Indiana beat.
Okay,
Ernie Clement gets on base. He's gonna run to second.
Nice double.
Yeah, man. This pitcher's getting smacked around right now.
Arizona State beat Texas Tech. Hey, my Texas Longhorns are back in ranked. We're ranked 22 now. Woohoo!
Man, good luck against A&M at the end of the season.
Let's see how long we can stay in ranked football for.
I don't know. Who the fuck do you guys even play still besides A&M?
I can check that right now.
You might lose this. Oh! You guys are screwed and easy flyout. Yeah, you guys are screwed.
So we play Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Georgia, Arkansas,
A&M.
Holy God. We are screwed.
You're getting 4 L's this season. You might be 7-5 this season.
What the hell, Texas? Why do I have to do this?
Yo, their team, honestly, a lot of their pieces look really good. Unfortunately for them, I just don't think Arch Manning is good right now.
Also, it doesn't help that they're, actually getting a hard schedule this year unlike last year.
Who does?
Yeah.
Like, poor Quinn Ewers, man. Everyone was always saying to bench his ass, and turns out Manning, like, he's just not ready yet, or he's not good. One or the other.
So Alabama plays South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Eastern Illinois, and Auburn for the next final 5 games.
I need them to lose at least 2 of those games.
So they play South Carolina Saturday. They play LSU on November 8th. They play Oklahoma 15th to 22nd. Eastern Illinois, then Auburn to 29th.
LSU and Oklahoma needs to beat them, or because guess what? If Bama wins out, which they might do, they're going to the SEC championship game, and I just don't want that.
Who do the Ohio State?
I don't.
Ohio. Oh God,
Bama anymore.
Poor Penn State. They have to play Ohio State Saturday.
Penn State? No, I mean it is what it is. They
Wait, did Iowa beat them?
Iowa beat Penn State.
What is with teams being other teams 25-24?
Oh yeah,
This is
we
the
pointed
third
that out.
time in 3 weeks this has happened.
It's a random ass score, man. That's a random ass
So
score.
Ohio State plays Penn State, Purdue, UCLA, Rutgers, and Michigan.
Okay, hold on, real quick before you guys get back to that. King, when you watched Jackson Dart score that touchdown at the end, did you stay to watch the extra point?
No, not gonna lie.
So he said Giants need a new kicker. It's because, bro, after the
He
Dart
missed the
touchdown,
extra point.
he missed the extra point, which made it a 2-point
Yeah,
game instead of a
missed it,
3-point game. And
Sliced
that's
it
why
and
the game-winning
sliced it
field
right.
goal was to win the game and not to tie the game. So I just realized you probably also missed that as well. They absolutely need a new kicker, man. That guy's sold. That guy completely sold. Will the Giants make the
Bro,
playoffs?
If I'm a
No.
Giants fan, I'm crashing out.
He missed 2 extra points as well.
Oh, he missed
Technically
another one as
would've won.
well? Jeez. What a
He
scrub.
missed 2 extra points.
Hey King, good luck this weekend for Saturday.
We gotta win out. We just have to win out to get a chance.
Ole Miss against Oklahoma Saturday.
Look, I'll trust Oklahoma and Georgia. I'm just gonna hope at
He
that.
missed
We
2.
gotta win
He
out
missed
though.
Like those are your 2 back-to-back games you have to play.
We played Georgia, lost to them, and now we're going at Oklahoma.
Then when you guys have to play Oklahoma, you guys have 4 easy games to win.
After Oklahoma, it's a bunch of easy games, or supposed to be easy games.
Yeah. Let's check out.
If we win out, we make the playoffs, so I'll take that.
Check out the Indiana. Oh, they play UCLA. They play Maryland, Penn State, Wisconsin, and Purdue. Okay.
1, 2. Hits. Oh,
Damn.
God with it.
Damn.
Penn State is
Just like me.
shambles.
Yeah, man. Penn State lost their coach and their quarterback, dude. They're in a really rough spot.
Apparently, all the hype over Drew Eller came to nothing.
What do you think Drew Aller does?
He can't do what?
I
Oh, that was a strikeout. Oh, that was a strikeout. He can't do anything really.
I forgot the Cowboys got CeeDee Lamb back today.
Dude, oh man. I started him, Dak, and Jake Ferguson in a fantasy league. The way they did numbers for me, I feel like they basically won that matchup for me, man. Outstanding
Dang.
stuff.
Drake May went 21 for 23 today. Highest in regulation season game in New England history.
Damn, more than Brady?
Yeah, I was gonna say those stats are always gonna be weird because it's like, wait, hold on, more than Brady?
Packers and Steelers Sunday night, Friday night, Sunday night football, I think.
Can't wait
Or is
for that
that-
shit, man.
And
Wait,
guess what?
Friday night?
2 weeks after that, we're back on Sunday night.
Because the other side of it, bro, is that like the Packers have quietly not been playing amazing football. So I think the Packers aren't really capable of, as of now, of blowing out a team. So I feel like they're gonna make it like they're gonna make sure it's a game. And Rodgers' close game against his former team, it should be cinema.
Easy out. That's 2 outs.
2 outs. Let's go.
Oh, we get to watch King Steelers on Sunday.
Yep, it's Sunday against Green Bay, at home against the Colts, and then we're going to LA for another Sunday night game. These next 3 weeks, we get 2 Sunday night games. If funny
Probably get
enough,
2.
it's against Daniel and Gail's
So 1
team,
and 2.
or Denwell and Gail's team.
Yeah, it's relevant to the community.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now: if we what the heck? Well, there's the shutout.
Yo, the shutout's gone. Damn, bro. He was 1 out away from getting a shutout. Yo, you know what's crazy? So that guy, when he hit the ball, right? The way he just spun around and turned around, I thought he hit that foul for sure. He's so casual and nonchalant, bro. He just casually hit a home run. This guy Naylor, he's been hitting the shit out of the ball, man.
So there's only 2 games that my Texans are playing Sunday night. It's against the Bills and against the Chiefs.
Damn, dude, the turnaround is fire.
It's fire.
So here's the rest of my Texans game. They play the Seahawks tomorrow. They play the 49ers, then the Broncos, then the Jags, Titans, Bills, Colts, Chiefs, Cardinals, Raiders, and Chargers, and Colts again.
Yeah.
There are some winnable games, but I feel like we might lose to the Chiefs again this year. Because we play
Damn, dog, he might get pulled. At least it's only a single.
Was there any big injuries that came down today for football?
Any big injuries? I think Jaden Daniels left the game, and I think partially, they're gonna pull him. I think in his case, he may have been okay, and they wouldn't have brought him back because of how lopsided the game was. But yeah, Jaden got hurt. Actually, we should look that up, see what's going on with him.
Well, I want to go back to this Dolphins game because didn't their backups play? Oh, Quinn did get to play, and he's actually looked better than Tua. Yo, that's the fun.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Yes, Quinn passed 8 times, only had 3 completions, and he had half of Tua's yards.
Hamstring, yeah, good at me.
Yo, Tua might actually just need to retire.
Oh, it's a hamstring injury. It's a hamstring injury for Jaden.
Oh, he's out. Oh, he's out for 2 weeks? Actually, it might depend on how serious the hamstring.
The thing is, though, hamstring injuries are weird. Because Quinyon Mitchell got a hamstring injury, and he came back and played this week. And granted, it was a longer week in terms of the fact that we played on Thursday Night Football. But,
yeah,
I mean, he's young, so maybe he'll play. But, yeah, Washington, man. Yikes.
I was going to say, Ramsey got an hamstring injury, and he only missed
oh my goodness,
a week or something.
Bro, they play the Chiefs in Arrowhead on Monday Night Football. They play the Chiefs at Arrowhead. That is about to be bad.
But the kickoff just returned for the Niners.
Yeah, it's gonna be peak.
Oh, the game's back? Okay.
Yep.
Back to football, people. Back to football. We had our fun, but we are back to football.
Because the kickoff just happened.
Yo, low-key, I was a curse.
I
was a curse for the Jays, bro. It was 5-0, and everything was going perfectly while I wasn't watching, and then I tapped in, and now it's 5-1 with a guy on base.
Well, look, that sets up the easy double out when they
start watching this 5-1. Yeah.
Hand off to CMC, 1 yard up the middle.
Yeah, only 1 yard.
Yo, King, bro, you coughing again?
Nah, bro, I'm good.
Not this again.
I'm good. Yeah, man. Everybody in the chat, man, make sure you pray for King, man.
Dude, the Colts look so real this year.
I might need some prayer, bro. This is I'm getting cooked by this.
He's not even taking it down. Damn.
Mac somehow doesn't get sacked. Pump fix in this toss now.
Oh, the Niners got killed back today.
Oh, thanks for the compliment.
Damn.
We ain't got everyone fully available either at the moment.
Oh yeah,
Either.
bro.
This is back-to-back weeks they sold on halftime.
This is back-to-back weeks where they just gave 3 points away.
Doesn't the Falcons just play on Monday Night Football?
Yeah, it's a short week for them.
And now they play Sunday night?
Yep, back-to-back primetime games. We're seeing a lot of
Yeah.
Bijan.
Do they get any more?
Hmm.
I think the max you get is like 6 a team. They get one more, 2. They gave the Falcons like 4 primetime games. Actually, was it 5 or 4? Was that Vikings game a primetime game?
Yeah, it was Sunday Night Football.
So they gave the Falcons 5.
Jeez.
They only get my Texans 3
Yeah.
this year.
And you know that's not Drake London or Michael Penix. That's all Bijan Robinson. Yo, look at Sky Moore. Damn. I've never seen Sky Moore make a play before. And that's a big one right
Holy
there.
crap.
Where do we have? 1, 3, 4. We have 4.
Hand off to McCaffrey. And he is stuffed.
Just passed the call to McCaffrey, isn't it? And vibes.
That's actually what it is, Daniel. You're right.
Glad to see CMC okay this year. Healthy.
Even we don't do that when we got Jonathan Taylor, man. You just throw it all the way around the pitch. Or field, whatever. Just call it a pitch.
It really just is give it to McCaffrey and pray.
$114 yards, 1 touchdown.
And the Niners are driving. Bro.
See, every time he throws it to someone else, he can't do anything. I'm like 1-2 plays ahead.
Yeah. Dude, the Niners are the weirdest 4-2 team ever.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go on to be 5-2, that'll
give
be
it to someone else and they don't do anything. And they got injuries as well. Most injuries in the NFL, probably.
Yeah, serious ones too. Like the 2 best defensive players. Damn, that's somebody's stomach grumbling. Jeez.
I got 2 pieces of pizza left. Sorry, that was me. I work night shifts, don't I? So I eat at weird times.
Yeah.
It's gone off again. Sorry.
Brian Robinson stuffed in the backfield. So 3rd and long, important opportunity for the Falcons, I think, to keep the Niners off of out of the end zone. You can't keep them off the scoreboard. We've come too far, but 17-3, it looks like would be really tough for Atlanta the way their offense is going.
Well, they nearly missed it.
Mac Jones. Jeez. Oh, he's out of bounds. Okay. Wait, hold on. So you saw the field goal?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he missed. Shit,
No.
Eddie
No, he
Pinero, man.
made it.
Oh, he made it. Okay. When you said
Yeah,
he nearly missed it, I thought you were talking. Oh, he
I
nearly
think got
missed
a
it.
fingertip to it. That's why I think.
Oh.
I think someone got a fingertip to it, but not like a proper one.
So 13-3 at San Francisco. Atlanta is in a bit of a hole here. They looked much better last week. They look much better against Minnesota. This one is looking rough though, man. Against the Niners defense without their two best players and an offense without any receivers really, and Mac Jones, they're down 10. That being said, I think if there's anything we may have learned in the process of all this is that however you feel about both these players, there might not be a huge difference between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. You can feel free to say they're both good or they're both shit, but I just have a hard time imagining somebody saying that there's a drastic gap between them one way or another. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Emotion Football. We're gonna have watch-alongs for the rest of the playoffs. We have weekly ranking streams in the middle of the week. There's gonna be a couple other specific like topic streams that I'll be doing at some point as well. So make sure you guys sub and like the content to help support it. The more you support it, the further it'll go. I'm going to quickly go get a snack and then I will be back in like a minute. Daniel, feel free to hang out with the chat. Tell them about your quotes if you want to, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Oh, kick return for the Fantasy 49. Oh, it was a good kick return by the Falcons. Made it over half field.
Oh, I didn't even see it. So I'm about to see this.
It's a good run, to be fair. Have you got an early prediction for our game then when we play? Yeah. And what about Colts, Steelers? I mean,
Oh God, that was a good return.
could have gone further, but wasn't enough room. You think we need to score a touchdown at least to make this game tighter. Showing I think it's the quarterback in the crowd, I think. The main one. McCaffrey, I think. Is his name?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Hold on. We got raided? Goddamn.
Yeah, Sarcasm City.
Rated while I wasn't here. Jeez. Shout out to Twisted Fate, Sarcasm City raid. Shout out to everybody in here. 110 people watching live. My name is Alam, and I run this channel, In Motion Football, where we cover a very different kind of football than the one you were probably just talking about out at Sarcasm City during, I think this was the United and Liverpool show. Jeez, that must have been a big stream. Makes sense why there's 110 people here. This is an NFL football channel. We're watching Falcons and Niners while talking about the week of football that was week 7. If you're new to the NFL world, not a bad place to start here. You can hang out with people that know about the sport, that can answer any questions you have about the sport. And if you love football, this is the place for you. So feel free to hang out. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm live at least twice a week. And yeah, feel free to hang out. My game stopped. Who got the ball? Atlanta has the ball, down 10, but they're driving and in scoring range. And shout out to Matthias. Good to see you, bro. I never doubted that you were alive, but I didn't have confirmation, and now I do, and that's a beautiful thing.
Play fake.
Daniel, is the crunching sound to you're a Jays fan? Bro, I'm from Toronto, so I'm rocking the Jays. I've been rocking this all playoffs. I'm tapped in. Oh, yards, please? For who? I don't know who you're asking about.
Yards for who?
Serious times right now. I was just watching the Jays game during halftime of the football game, and literally the Mariners 2 runs happened while I was watching. So now I'm not watching the Jays game anymore because literally it was 5-0 because I was watching football. I tune into the baseball. It becomes 5-2. I'm now watching football again. So rest assured, the Jays are going to get this win because I stopped watching. I'm from Toronto.
And touchdown.
Okay, where do you live in the States? And do you regret it? I'm sure you're having a good time, though, if you're still there.
The same person you would think it is scored it. The Falcons, I mean.
It sucks to see. But yeah, Savage was just 1 out away. Just 1 out away. We just unfortunately had him there for like 1 out too long, but that happens. That's life.
Bijan Robinson touchdown. 9:30.
Oh, how many yards they need? They're 10 yards away now. Oh, North Carolina. That's a beautiful place. From my understanding, lots of natural beauty. You can obviously, a little screenplay to Bijan as a receiver, and it's a touchdown. Falcons make it a 3-point game. Big response from Atlanta. I'm sure the weather is pretty good. You get like the Chick-fil-A must be really good.
The kickoff return helped as well. Getting good.
Shout out Flawless. Appreciate you as always. Big up for the raid. Mess that fuck off my cable, bro. Okay, hold on. Who's your? Do you have? Are you an NBA or an NFL fan? If so, let me know. If so, also let me know your teams. But yeah, like Flaw said, run up the likes and the subscriptions. We're out here streaming at least twice a week, talking NFL stuff. I have an NBA channel which I will connect. Yeah, I'll post the NBA channel. It's bomb still. Okay, this still is the giveaway that you're from Toronto. The weather is blessed in the winter. I can imagine. I've never been to North Carolina, but like I've been to Florida and Texas. So just generally in my head, I imagine those places, but a little bit more north and more trees. The weather must be really nice.
The Milk King.
I feel like you put this every time he's here. So the dedication to framing him is specifically that thing, right? Because you could say so many things about Flawless. Like you could say runs a channel, occasionally raps. What else do we know about Flawless? Supports Man United. All kinds of different things we can say about him. We're just locking in on him being a Milk King. Good to see you, Cooper. Bro, I couldn't have said it any better myself, Cooper, man. I've been trying to find the words to say what I've had to say, and I couldn't find it until now, with your help. Finally found a way to express how I feel, but same, man, same.
Right, just H.
Mm-hmm. So, what we normally do on this channel during commercials is we break down the football games that happened during the this Sunday's NFL. So, we had Dolphins Browns is the next game we were going to get to. Again, Miami is. I actually already talked about this game. Miami is in disarray. They should have a fire sale. Cleveland also not good, but considerably better than some of the bad teams, I would say.
Yeah.
But they at least have good young players that should be getting better. Next game, Panthers and Jets. Ironically, as the guy from North Carolina is in the chat, I didn't even know NC had palm trees before I came here. Oh, I would have never guessed either. The hell?
Oh yeah, they got palm
Good for you,
trees.
man.
The South has palm trees.
I got the Panthers close by, but they've been trash. Honestly, they've been trash, but they're probably. It's going to be a slow turnaround, but I feel like they're not going to be like garbage for too much longer. Man said Copper. Fair enough, dog. Fair enough.
Since they got rid of Frank Reich, it made a difference.
I would say though. Oh, that's true. I would say they didn't look good in this game. I think the Jets are there for the taking, and they could have blown them out. They had a bad day. They still got the win because it's the Jets. But man, Chuba Hubbard is not better than Rico Dowdell. We can say this now safely, man. Chuba is not better than that man. Give Rico the ball. I don't care that you just paid Chuba. That's an unfortunate coincidence at this point. Rico Dowdell is way better than that guy. And in the one game where Chuba is back and they split the carries, you saw the drop off in the offense. Defensively, you can't really have much takeaways. The game is back, so I will talk about the Jets during the next commercial break. Also, yeah, big up to Flawless and subscribe to Sarcasm City. So people here, you guys are all here for the NFL. But if you guys are also NBA fans, first of all, I should do what I said what I was going to do, which is drop the link in the chat. So 1 second, people. I'm going to drop the link to my NBA channel in the chat. But then the other thing I was going to say was, on Tuesday, for the NBA's season opener, I will be at Sarcasm City. I will be at Sarcasm City for their live stream during Rockets Thunder, which is the first game of the NBA season. So before I do that, I'm going to drop the link for Sarcasm City in there as well. So if you guys, any of you guys want to watch me watch basketball with some of my friends, that's the place that you can do it. That's the place where you can watch that on Tuesday night, people. Thunder Rockets opening night for the NBA. We will be there. This is my basketball channel. This is Sarcasm City. Feel free to tap in and check out what we have going on. 2nd and 8 for the Niners. Bro, this game plan is literally just Christian McCaffrey and Inshallah.
Yep.
And it's somehow working very well.
Bro, like, if they just got a little bit of help from somewhere else,
yeah, only lasts for so
maybe they
long.
would be up more than 10. Because Atlanta's actually playing like complete shit. Unfortunately, Christian McCaffrey is kind of the only thing they have going. That being said, it looks like the Niners are running the ball more effectively than they have up to this point. Like, McCaffrey's been a receiver for them. Yo, what a stop. I can't believe Juszczyk got stuff like that. What a stop. And the Falcons get the ball back. Respects to Flawless. I would mainly watch footy content with the Vibe here show. You know what, though? That makes sense because I don't really think there's big NFL and NBA content creators that have this type of footy content style. Like, what I do is definitely the style of football content in terms of it's a live stream, it's a hangout. It's not like a highly produced thing. We're just here trying to provide good vibes. With most NFL and NBA content creators, I think everything is highly produced and it's very like I'm talking at you and I'm an expert and you should listen to me. And that's not really what I'm going for because my favorite just YouTube channels related to sports, period, are football channels where, like, again, it's a hangout. People are chilling. There's not like a clear, I'm smarter than you and listen to me talk about this thing that we both love. Yeah, it's like a attempt to create a community. So I do kind of borrow the European footy content style, and then do it in this world. It is definitely not something that a lot of fans of these sports are used to, but I have a lot of fun with it. Well, look at this guy, man. This guy's a poet. Never run the ball constantly. They should. Okay, hold on. Jay's check. It's the bottom of the seventh. Hold on. Hold on. Mo. We got through the seventh. No runs. We got through the seventh. Let's go. Last I checked, it was the bottom of the sixth. The fact that we got through the seventh quickly is also a pretty good sign.
Well, 5-2.
Number of leagues, teams, competitions, and I would also say the consumer base is way more broad because it's truly a global sport. It's truly a global game. So these content creators are almost like appealing to people from other places. And I don't know, like I think that definitely changes the environment. For NFL stuff and NBA stuff, people know for the most part their base is North America, and the content's going to be very catered to whatever they understand that market to want. But I feel like with football, if you were catering to one kind of people, you'd be missing out on so much because football is such a widely consumed sport. You'd be doing yourself a disservice to not try to target the whole world. And that's why that's what I think football content has done a good job of doing. We have 2 runners on base, got to score. Facts. What they must be towards the top of the order at this point, right? Like around Springer, Vlad, Kirk. Definitely appreciate this, but also like
put 17 in the chat.
balancing 2 channels and then just like my life has been pretty tough, but I try my best. I definitely think I'm just like sticking with it from now. I don't really have any crazy expectations of it blowing up like along a certain timeline, but I'm just gonna stick with it and hope like there comes a time period where I can be more consistent with both. Because like the thing is, I don't know if I would be having as much fun or enjoying it as much if I just did NFL or NBA. Like I have a strong desire to do both. Now you got to gatekeep the sport of bees in a phone. I love the sarcasm.
Jesus,
good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Error 6-2. Let's go. See, I'm telling you, good things happen when I don't watch the Jays.
And stop watching them completely. You might win the World Series.
Dude, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this jersey tonight as soon as this stream is over and wear it to work tomorrow. I'm gonna bring strong. What is it? What's the like?
Look,
I was gonna say school spirit, but that's a school specific thing. City spirit? I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm gonna bring some
vibes.
Spirit.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the vibes to work tomorrow. First and 15 for Atlanta, down 3. Chance to take a lead. Bijan up the middle for 2 yards. Where the Falcons in yards? They're at their own 30. So they're at their own 30. They just got the ball. It's 2nd and 12.
3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 and around 30. So one play ahead of maybe 2.
Bijan only has 41 yards on the ground. That is surprising.
Oh, what a catch.
I thought he had way more.
I think he has so many receiving yards, it feels like he has like more. Damn. Hold on. They make a nice catch on 3rd and 13. So did they convert the 3rd down? Wow.
3rd and 13, yeah. You'll see in a minute. It's a great catch.
That's huge. That is huge.
Especially if it nearly bounced on the floor. But...
All right, so I'm about to see this 3rd and 13 that I learned that they're going to convert. This is the perks of having somebody in the UK on your stream that has a way more on time, like stream of the game. I don't know how the UK is the most up to date stream.
He was wide open too.
Which Washington is this? Who is this guy?
It's Sky. Because we got Sky Sports, that's why I put games on the Sky Sports. Like NFL. There's an NFL channel.
Whoa. Who's guy?
And main event.
Falcons are lads. 82, Casey Washington, 6th round pick from a year ago in his 2nd year. Damn, okay. We got Casey Washington making a big play on 3rd down.
Like 2 plays.
Dude, I think Pitts dropped that, right? Yeah, he dropped that.
No, he got there.
I don't think he did. I think they give him the yards.
I think he didn't have control before it hit the ground.
Yards, so it was like 2 plays.
But also, he also didn't get anything on that play, so I don't think it'll matter one way or another.
Anyway, yeah. At least the Falcons are not being one-dimensional like the 49ers.
Penix. That's a dot to Drake London on an out, creating 3rd and manageable for Atlanta. 2:33 left. I think they've just crossed midfield. No, they're going to give them the 1st down. Oh, yeah, that's a good job by the ref spotting it there because London did reach out to get the ball past the 1st down marker. Yep, they just crossed midfield. They're at the 43. This would be a 61-yard kick from here, which a lot of kickers try nowadays. So the Falcons somewhat already in field goal range. Bijan up the middle for 2 yards.
Just glad no one in the chat supports the 49ers or the Falcons. So
bases loaded. Let's go. How many outs? Wait, I can look it up.
Your team's playing and you don't want to spoil it. Oh, well.
2 outs. Fuck. Okay. So Mo, I watched the first Yankees game. Not like at a bar right beside Rogers Center. So it was really cool because whenever they would hit a home run, you would actually hear it a split second before it shows up on the TV. Because obviously the dome was open, you could hear the crowd. It was a really cool experience. And if they go to the World Series, I might exclusively make a point. Even I'm going to try to go to a game. But if not, I'll just be around Rogers Center during the games. I think it'll be a great time. Okay, 1-0 count. Oh, he got out. I just got the notification. No. Oh, well. 3rd and 9. Big play for Atlanta. And he gives Pitts no chance, but there is a flag on the play. There is a flag. And seeing Jay's on the big screen. Oh, I can imagine that. I can imagine what that feeling is because when the Raptors were making their championship run, I was in Texas for like a couple weeks. So I would watch our playoff series against Philadelphia in Texas. And I'm sitting there around the, Americans that probably never watched the Raptors, hearing them kind of talk about how amazing Kawhi is and whatnot. No, it was definitely a surreal feeling. So I can only imagine. And I guess Vlad is kind of having a Kawhi run. Again, Mo, I don't know if you're a Raptors fan at all, but hopefully Vlad can carry us the way Kawhi did. The Warriors kind of had super team vibes. Obviously, they were hurt, but interesting to see if we can get it done. Penix drops back. Clean pocket. 3rd and 14. Gives Casey Washington a chance. and they called it incomplete on the field. The receiver does not seem to be putting up too much of a protest, so I imagine this is an incompletion. Yep. 4th and 14. And the Falcons have squandered their opportunity to take a lead.
Damn.
What are the yard totals like in this game? It's just about even. This really does have this game is fitting that it's a close game, 3-point game. These teams have a similar amount of yardage to each other. They both have 1 turnover. This is a very close game. Oh, what a punt. What a play by the gunner. Niners will have to start at their own 2-yard line because of a great punt. Only team I don't really pay attention to is the Leafs. Okay, say less then, bro. Okay, I have my NBA channel, Toronto Hoop Talk. I do live streams for all Raptors games. Hold on, let me find the link. Where did I put this link? At John and Wellington. Oh, that's a great area. That's a great area. So right now I work around Jarvis and Girard. I went to school at TMU up until recently. But yeah, this is the Raptors channel. Same thing. I just do live streams during games. Occasionally I'll do like a short video about a topic, but for the most part, just live streams during games. I'll definitely be live during the first game of the year on Wednesday. I've been in North Carolina for 4 years though. What was I gonna ask? So then 4 years ago, this would have been 2021. Oh, you got out around COVID times. That's a smart time to get out because I imagine in North Carolina things weren't as restricted, so that probably helped. Falcons did waste the opportunity, bro, but they had a great punt. So the Falcons will be starting from the Niners will be starting from their own 2-yard line, which is good.
Yeah. And it was like 2 flags as well.
Oh, a safety would be huge for Atlanta here. I still have commercials on my feed of the game. Daniel's like at least a good 40 seconds ahead of me.
The commercial's finished, am I?
Damn. Okay, but yeah, it's a commercial, and during commercials, we talk about games. So I talked about the Panther side of things. Defense, you can't really gauge much because the Jets are a mess. Offense, I think not playing Rico Dowdle as much cost them. And obviously, they lost Bryce Young. So that was tough. Andy Dalton isn't going to make the same kind of plays. But from the Jets side of things, okay, the big takeaway is their defense didn't get smoked. And somehow, some way, that feels like a miracle because of how bad their defense has been. Offensively, though, it's just a complete disaster. And for the life of me, I can't understand how after week 1 or in week 1, they had 30-plus points. I just can't figure it out. Because they look like a functional offense. And then as of late with Justin Fields, it just hasn't looked good. They've pivoted to Tyrod Taylor, it looks like. He does look like the better player. But without Garrett Wilson, it looks like they're not really going to have much of a hope offensively. So if you like betting, bet the under for any Jets game. For any Jets game, bet the under. Raiders Chiefs, but the game is back, so we'll do Raiders Chiefs when I get back. Second half of COVID, it was way worse back home. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You're in North Carolina, which I think is like still anywhere in the South would have been good. We were going through it, man. We were going through it, having to be cooped up. Okay, we're at the end of the quarter. So back to this. Raiders Chiefs. Again, I mentioned this earlier, but the Raiders have typically been a speed bump for the Chiefs a little bit, right? The Chiefs have always been the much better team, But this is a division rivalry, so sometimes you see some weird results. A lot of the times what you would see is that the Raiders are more competitive than you would expect against the Chiefs, but not in this game. This game was horrible. 31-0. The Raiders looked lifeless. Kenny Pickett played at some point. Now, I don't know if Geno got benched or if he got hurt, but this was a horrible game. An absolutely horrible game for the Raiders. They don't look like they have an offensive line that's going to let them use their weapons effectively. As is, they don't have the greatest weapons outside of Bowers and Genty. Their quarterback situation looks like a mess. They lost Max Crosby to injury. I don't know how long he'll be out for. As is, they don't have a bunch of talent on defense. When you look at a team that doesn't have a lot of talent, you would hope maybe their coaching can make up for it a little bit, but nope. The Raiders just suck, man. And the Raiders, I think, definitely have entered that lower tier of the lowest tier of the NFL with the Dolphins, Jets, and Titans. So I think they definitely belong there. From the Chiefs side of things, even though the Raiders are really bad, the way they dealt with them comprehensively, pitching a shutout and winning by 31, you have to give them credit for that. Rashee Rice came back, scored 2 touchdowns. I think he's definitely going to help them. But yeah, that team they played against, they're not going to get much easier matchups. They're not going to get much easier matchups at all. But yeah, we'll see how Rashee Rice changes things. A lot of people expected them to get better, and they did after week 1. And they didn't even have their left tackle, Simmons. So hopefully he's okay, whatever he's going through. If he comes back, they get even better. Broncos Giants will do the next one. Also, yeah, bro. And you said you worked Jarvis and Gerard. I used to check it. Jarvis just past Carlton. Hold on. Carlton is north? Okay, hold on. That's hilarious. Yo, hold on. That area is kind of interesting. I understand why you're saying I used to check a thing and not I used to have a girl. That's what I'll say. Based on the area, I can understand why you're using that phrase and not I used to go see my girl. That's hilarious. Rice Brownville, we got options. Yeah, man, it looked like a respectable array of options. No like superstar, but enough variety to where you can get the job done. Giants Broncos, this was crazy. This was super crazy. This was the game of the week, and the game is back, so we'll get to this on the other side on the other side of the game during the next commercial. Joel is here. Good to see you, bro. Big up. Okay, I see the Jays got 2 outs. So only 4 more outs. But yeah, man, Joel. Hey, we survived. We survived this week without a running game. The passing game looked great. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, when I talked about the game, the thing I mentioned is I feel like the Eagles were really good at getting big plays down the field, and were really good at red zone defense. Outside of that, I don't think we had a particularly great game in any other facet. But fortunately, it was enough because Wentz sucks. Passing game just has to carry us. They just got the 3rd. Okay, 3 more outs, and we're forcing a game 7 for tomorrow. Passing game has to. Oh yeah, I already read this. Definitely, bro. And the thing is, if we can get that kind of performance a few more times, I feel like it's going to change how defenses defend us. And I think that's maybe where we can see what we can do with the running game. But as of right now, man, the offensive line just isn't good enough to deal with other teams' plans for our rushing attack. And we just have to try to bully them out of their tactics with the passing game. So hopefully it works. I kind of have my suspicions that it'll be something we can do consistently. But yo, what we know is that when Devontae Smith and AJ Brown are open, Hurts can hit them. Like very clear that that's something that's very clear. We'll see if he can hit them if they're less open, or we'll see if they, get just as open going forward. This is what's gonna happen. But the thing is, like, this is what should happen. It's just like it happened for the first time this week. Oh my God, Demarcus Robinson. It could have been a 50-yard catch on 3rd and 3. He was covered, but he did have a clean chance to catch it. Could not bring it in. Falcons get the ball back. But yeah, no. Hold on. The banner's in the way. My thing under my name today is 6-11 fan club, bro. I'm a huge believer in the fact that those two players are killers. If we ever found a way to get our killers routinely involved, it would change things drastically. So I'd love to see more of this. The Giants next week, again, I do not love their corners. I think we can replicate this next week. I think we can do it next week. Yeah, Falcons got the ball back. The Niners had 3rd and 3. They went for like a 50-yard pass to Demarcus Robinson, and he couldn't catch it. So the Falcons got the ball back. They're going to be at their like own 10, though. It's going to be a revenge game. Bro, it's going to be a revenge game, and we're wearing our Kelly Greens. And we don't lose in those Kelly Greens. So we're getting that W against the Giants. Whether we cover or not, we'll have to see, but we're getting that W. What else do we have going on? Oh yeah, games. So, holy shit, Giants Broncos was game of the week, people. Broncos got all 33 of their points in the fourth quarter, which is insane. I think the Giants were up 26-0. This made me feel a little bit better about the Eagles game against the Broncos, maybe, because maybe the Broncos just have fourth quarter black magic that we're not aware of. But this was crazy, man. 33 points in the fourth quarter is not acceptable. And I'm hoping whatever they put on tape to like completely expose the Giants defense, I'm hoping the Eagles can make good use of that. But 33 points in the fourth quarter is insane. Giants, you know, they lost this game because lack of sharpness. They missed an extra point, turned it over in the fourth quarter. Really should have won this game, just like the Eagles against the Broncos. But man, the Broncos, they find a way to just find something that works towards the end of the game. And I think that this is where you'd have to credit their coaching staff. They have Vance Joseph and Sean Payton, two highly experienced, they're experienced, but also like obviously very intelligent tacticians. They found a way to swing two games crazily in the fourth quarter. And they're one of the teams that came very close to beating the Colts as well. And the Colts look like the best team in football. Also, I realized Daniel's backstage. My bad. So, yeah. It's one of those things, man. Broncos, crazy game. From the Giants' standpoint, they need a wide receiver one in the worst way. And you can see that Jackson Dart has a willingness to throw down the field. But, bro, he's throwing to guys that are double covered almost exclusively. Like, I don't know if I remember watching him throw to an open receiver. Even the big pass interferences they got down the stretch, bro, it's not like these guys were interfering because they were out of position. These guys were just handsy, even though they were covering the guys. So, damn. That horrible game in terms of the fact that they lost a game where they were up 26-0 in the fourth quarter. They also missed an extra point, so this could have gone to overtime instead. The game is back, so we'll put a bow on this game during the next commercial. But, dude, like, what? Did the Broncos take the Chiefs' black magic? Because I haven't really seen a Chiefs' black magic moment in a while. And this was, like, one of those games where, like, how do you even explain this normally? I didn't watch the Bengals-Steelers game, but it looked like a good one, too. Yeah, it was a great one, man. High scoring, back and forth. Game came down to the wire. You had two 40-year-old quarterbacks playing, so it was the unction for sure. And Scherzer was pitching that day, so definitely the unction.
It was 26-8 in the fourth quarter, and they scored 33 to something.
Crazy, dude. 33 points in the fourth quarter for the Broncos. Oh, yeah, Caden is here too. Caden says, go Falcons. Come on, man. Don't have too many chances left to take this lead. So we're going to watch for the Falcons. I picked them to win today. I thought that they would be better than a banged-up Niners team, but it's been a very closely contested game so far. 13-10. Both teams have similar amounts of yardage. Both teams have one turnover, so very evenly competed game. Bijan, 1st and 10, loses 2 yards.
Game.
Oh yeah, super. Man said Chiefs black magic. This is what it
I
is,
was
bro. The Chiefs had black
Falcons fan in no sport.
for the longest time, and now it looks like the Broncos have it. The Giants need a young hoe. That's facts, bro. That's actually facts. I don't know why they had that kicker kicking, bro. Go get cool, man. Go get cool.
There is
Second
somebody.
and 12.
To bring him back.
Penix drops back. Penix. Back shoulder to Pitts. Ooh, that's perfect execution, man. There's nothing you can do to stop that. When the ball is when the pass is perfect like that, and the receiver turns his body at the perfect time, there's nothing you can do about that. Nah, bro. What I'm talking about is that, like, you remember when the Chiefs used to make these crazy comebacks where it just didn't look possible? Like the Chiefs, like they're good, obviously, but they haven't done something impossible in a long time. The Broncos have had impossible comebacks in like the last month. Algier up the middle, 3 yards. Looks like they'll be in. Hold on. Did they just walk Vladmo? Because I saw that there was a guy on second with 2 outs, and then all of a sudden there's a guy on first, and it happened really quickly. And I think Vlad is the only guy they intentionally walk. Yeah, Kirk is the batting. Damn it, dog. The amount of times Vlad has got intentionally walked in these playoffs. We got Pat and King. And this is facts, bro. This is facts. So you guys don't need the black magic anymore. You guys are actually just good. Okay, commercials back. So are the game recaps. Okay, anything else to say about this game? Give me a second, because I think again, there's one of the issues that the Giants are going to face as teams learn who they are better is that there's no real receiver you have to worry about. Like, if you look at Jackson Dart today, he completed passes to 4 players. One of them was a running back. 2 of them were tight ends. There's literally only one receiver that he completed a pass to today. That's a problem. And again, it's not a problem right now because people don't know about Jackson Dart's game yet. So, he's a very chaotic player and things are very just, all over the place now. But even today, he was only 15 for 33, like completed less than 50% of his passes, took 4 sacks, threw an interception. Like,
threw an interception.
As he settles into his game and the league settles into learning what his game is, the teams are going to have a better game plan for how to stop him. And when that happens, his lack of receivers is going to be a serious issue. And then on the defensive side of things, I heard about there were some plays where both Thibodeau and Abdul Carter would be, or like 2 of Thibodeau, Carter, and Burns would be on the bench. And that shit's unacceptable. That is completely unacceptable. You just cannot have that happen. You have those edge rushers to use at least 2 at all times. And on big downs, you should even find a way to have all 3 on the field. Absolute absurdity. And then from the Denver side of things, man, Bo Nix, an inefficient game, but he didn't really make any crucial mistakes. And I think that's the big difference, because as good of a game as Jackson Dart had, that interception was a crucial mistake. And sometimes when it comes to NFL games, literally, if you just don't make a huge fuck up, that'll be enough to win the game. And the Broncos, as bad as they played in some moments, Bo Nix just didn't mess it up when Jackson Dart did. And that's the difference here. But yeah, fairly efficient game, man. Cortland Sutton is really good. Dobbins was running effectively. This was game of the year, man. Giants absolutely need a new kicker, but hopefully they don't get their new kicker in time for next week's game. That leaves us with Colts and Chargers, which I will actually let Daniel spearhead if you want to do that. Daniel, tell us about your Colts beating the Chargers.
It was a good first 3 quarters. We dominated them most of the game. I think just in the 4th quarter, we just chilled a bit because we was up 21 points.
Foot off the gas a little bit for sure.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor's playing like an MVP, but, running backs don't get MVP. It's always the quarterback.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is improving more now because he's got a better team.
Yeah. Man said we can skip this game. No, man.
Hopefully we can get first in the AFC, because I would love to have see a few playoff games in
India.
I would see a few playoff games in India to see what the crowd's like. And every win is for Jim, because his daughters have taken over now.
Yep. Oh, Falcons stuff. It's
going to
be 4th and 1. It's a long kick. I don't think they can kick the field goal, but if they go for it here and they get stuffed, that'll be so bad.
Oh my God, they're going for it.
They're going for it? Fuck, man. Be careful. At your own risk, Atlanta. At your own risk. Okay, yeah. Try not to spoil it, because this is some serious shit. 4th and 1 from the 36. It would be a 54-yard kick, but the Falcons do not have a reliable kicker. So they are going for it here. Down 3, 8 minutes to go. Penix on an out to Drake London, and it is absolutely
that's your play.
It is absolutely strapped up by the corner. My bigger issue is not the fact that you ran that play. It's the fact that Michael Penix did not have the wherewithal to look somewhere else, because that was covered from moment one. At no point in that play was Drake London open. At no point. So your eyes have to then at some point look somewhere else. But, you know, an out to Drake London, conceivably that's a good route. But that corner broke on it, and actually he dropped a pick six. If that corner catches that ball, that's potentially a 10-point game. And that's, at this point, realistically, ball game. Especially when it would be a 10-point game in a game where you only have 10 points yourself. So that's a huge moment there for Atlanta. And the Niners now have a chance to go down the field, make it a 10-point game, and give the Falcons the ball back at a time where they can't really bridge 10 points. So huge mess up from Atlanta, man. Huge mess up from Atlanta. 1 out. Let's go. And Hoffman's pitching now, so that's good.
Really? Oh, come on.
What happened?
It's not a first down. It's 2.5 yard. Like, come on.
Who has the ball now? The Niners have the ball, bro. The Falcons just went for it on 4th and 1 and they failed. So the Niners have the ball. 7:45 to go. They have 2nd and inches at their own 45. So they're almost at midfield. And Mac Jones keeps it up the middle.
And give it to guess who?
Where are we at? Okay, cool. So what Daniel just said lets me know that they gave it to McCaffrey. 2 outs. 2 outs. Okay, we're 1 out away from forcing a Game 7 in Toronto. What? The Raiders ran 30 plays today against the Chiefs. This is the fewest amount of plays an NFL offense has run in a game since 2002. That's crazy. Brian Robinson up the middle. Damn, good run by Brian Robinson to get it to 2nd and short. Okay, the clock just hit 6 minutes. Hand off to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson Gets 2 yards, 3rd and 1. They are in field goal range. So best case scenario here. Best case scenario looks like Atlanta could get the ball back down 6. But honestly, the way things have been going, I really don't like Atlanta's chances, even in that situation.
Yeah. Even with 6, I do not trust them.
Looking like y'all got this one. Hope I'm not jinxing you. We should be good, man. 1 out is 1 out. There's only 1 guy on base. We do have our best pitcher in the game. So I'm thinking we'll be fine. Also, I'm sure Mo will hit the chat first thing once it's over now. So I have my eyes peeled to the chat. First and 10 for the Niners. Atlanta still has all 3 of their timeouts. Mac Jones scrambles. Holy shit, he's going to get yards. Mac Jones gets 8 yards with his legs. Jeez. Yeah, man. They might score a touchdown and just bury Atlanta right here. Yeah, also, Mo, it looks like this isn't the strong part of the Mariners lineup. So I feel pretty okay about being here. What? Too many men on the field, Atlanta. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is crazy. .405 to go. Is there even enough field? No, there's not enough field for them. Shit. Okay. So Atlanta's they can't like San Francisco can't just have the ball and kill the clock here. Atlanta just has to keep them out of the end zone. Unfortunately, the way the Niners have been running the ball, I kind of don't think that'll happen. Yo, number 40, bro, you have to make that play on CMC in the backfield. CMC gets 2 yards out of nothing there, but it should have been minus 2 yards. Pop-up game. Let's go. Jays force a game 7 tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. I will be locked in. I will be very locked in. I'll be downtown with my Jays jersey on. Yo, what a play. What a play by Harrison. CMC loses 5 yards on second down, and it is going to be 3rd and long. Atlanta has a great chance of getting the ball back down 7. What a play. I can close this Jays tab now, by the way. 6-2 and it's over. We did it.
Yeah, it's over.
Third and 13.
Oh my god. This game's over.
No, it's not. Hey, bro, they would have to score a touchdown for it to end. Like, they still have to get in the end zone because Atlanta has 3 timeouts.
2.
Oh, okay, they have 2 and the 2-minute warning, though, right? So, like,
2 now.
Unfortunately, if San Francisco had more field, then they could just kill the game. They actually have to score a touchdown to kill the game, which again I'm still pretty sure they're gonna do. And this giving up 3rd and 13 here is absolute madness by Atlanta.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, bro! He went to double team Kittle and just gave the space to CMC. What a scrub!
Like it wasn't McCaffrey that was cooking all this entire game.
Facts.
That's what they've been doing all game, and they still haven't figured it out yet.
Scrubs, man. Scrubs, I tell you.
Try again and you just leave him open. I'm so glad our run defense is probably one of the best.
All right. First and goal, and I think timeout San Fran. Yep, timeout San Fran. So we will have first and goal. Actually, you know what? During this timeout, I'll just get to the next game. Colts and Chargers. Daniel already told you about how the Colts had a great game. I'm not going to build on that much other than the fact that like this game was very much in their control. And the score only got closer when they kind of took their foot off the gas. But they're playing good offensive ball, playing good defensive ball. They didn't even have Charvarius Ward today. They just got back Kenny Moore. So they're in a pretty good spot. When it comes to the Chargers, though, dude, this was a really bad game from the Chargers because they have some injuries, but they're supposed to – did he score? Holy shit. Okay, yeah, this game's over. 10-point game. But the Chargers, man, you're not supposed to be this ass. This did not look like a Jim Harbaugh team. They got bullied a little bit. Yes, their offense is going to get healthy, but their defense isn't going to magically just get much better than it is right now. So if their defense sucks now, it's probably going to just be a different variation of not being good for the rest of the year. And that kind of makes me feel skeptical about, honestly, their playoff chances even, right? Because they don't have this schedule as easy as, the Patriots or the Jaguars. So, man, very discouraging thing for the Chargers. Hopefully, with Hampton and Joe Alt and Becton completely healthy, they can look, formidable offensively. But if not, I don't love their chances. Anybody else have any thoughts about this game? Hold on, is King snoring? He is. Damn, we got guys crashing out on stream.
Yeah, he's falling asleep.
Commanders Cowboys. This game was very interesting, man. Big takeaway here is that, and again, I've talked about it a lot, but the Cowboys, a deadly team, bro. A deadly team offensively at home. If you look at this is their third 40 ball at home. They are not the same team on the road. Did they put up a lot of points in Chicago? No. Did they put up a lot of points in Carolina? No. Did they put up a lot of points in Philly? No. But when they're in Dallas, they put up 40 pieces easily. So this is another thing to watch for. It looks like, I made the same observation with Atlanta. Some teams are just home teams. You put them in their indoor stadium, comfortable environment, and they can function highly. It doesn't quite look the same on the road. But man, with Dallas, I picked them to win. I think the Commanders are having some injury issues, but deeper than their injury issues, I just don't think they're that good this year. They're old as hell. As is, they have their issues. And you factor the injuries into things, they don't look like a good team. Again, my outlook on the Cowboys is I think they're going to win a lot of their games at home. I think they're probably going to lose a lot of their games on the road. That positions them as a very mid team. And, not only is their home and away tendencies split down the middle, but their team is split down the middle too. The offense is good. The defense is horrible. So their defense got a little bit lucky today that it didn't have to run into Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, and they only had to play Jaden for like half the game. But yeah, the Cowboys are the Cowboys. And the Commanders side of things, like I said, do they have injuries? Yes. But even if they're fully healthy, I don't think the world of this team. We can look at some of their results. Commanders schedule. Bad loss. Beating the Chargers, which felt kind of like an impressive thing, but we're learning now that the Chargers just might not be good. Lost to Atlanta, you know what? This was a respectable loss. But you're not taking anything away from their win against the Raiders, loss against the Packers. You're not taking anything away from a win against Russell Wilson either. So Commanders, again, they don't really look like a great team. They have a very difficult next 3 games against Chiefs, Seahawks, and Lions. I think there's one win in there at best. Like best case scenario, they get one win out of the next 3. So I think this is a team that you're looking at now. They're 3-4. I think you're looking at a 4-6 football team going into Madrid, where they probably get they'll definitely get their win against Miami. But yeah, you're looking at probably what's going to be a 5-6 team going into their last 6 games, making a hunt for the wild card spot. But Commanders, yeah, they're year 2, not looking great. And then the last game to talk about, to wrap up this Sunday's football, Cardinals and Packers. And I think with both these teams, some consistent themes are continuing. The Cardinals played a hell of a game competing with the Colts last week, and they played another hell of a game competing with the Packers, right? With a backup quarterback, without their top 2 running backs, and just generally with a roster that's not that good, playing competitive football with Jacoby Brissett, something that they weren't really doing with Kyler Murray. And I think the big takeaway is Jacoby Brissett more talented than Kyler Murray? Of course not. But he has a very different skill set, and he's somebody who plays on script and plays within the plan of an offense way better than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is an improviser. Kyler Murray gets out there. Mooney didn't catch it. Kyler Murray gets out there and just fucks around. Does what he wants to do, plays off the cuff. And because he's so talented, that's kind of been okay for high school, for college, and for just sticking around in the NFL. But you're seeing what Jacoby Brissett can do for the offense by just simply staying on script. And I think that's something that hopefully Tyler sees and learns from, because he's too talented to be having this type of stuff happen to him. Man said, if man leading them, it might be cool. Yeah, man. If man, it doesn't look like he's really fit to carry anybody. Dude has hands for decorations. Yeah, man. Mooney sold right there. Got work in the AM. Big up, broski. Sub to Boche. Bro, appreciate you, Mo. I'll catch you around later. Take care, bro. Take care. Good to meet you for sure. Okay, yeah, where are we at? Last game, right? So yeah, from the Cardinals standpoint, offensively, again, Brissett more on script than Kyler. Somehow, some way, they get enough production. Could have won the game. Defense didn't make enough plays. Defense underwhelming considering that they have a defensive head coach, so that's not good. But on the Packers side of things, again, just disappointing to be playing a close game with another inferior team. They're head and shoulders above the Cardinals in terms of talent. This should not have been a close game, but unfortunately it was. It has no business being like this. I think they needed, again, Micah to make big plays down the stretch to stop the Cardinals from taking a touchdown lead as opposed to the field goal lead that they ended up taking. The offense, it doesn't really look like they have an established number 1 receiver. Obviously, they're missing Jaden Reed, but even with Jaden Reed, they had the issue. Jordan Love not consistently making the right plays. Obviously not playing bad enough for them to lose a game like this, but there's definitely room for improvement with him. And then today, of course, Josh Jacobs was banged up. So at least there's some understanding here. He was a game time decision, but you only get 55 yards from him, 4.2 yards a carry. I think that warrants more yards. More attempts. I think they could have got him the ball more. But yeah, they passed it a lot more than they ran it, and they only got 179 yards in the air. So that doesn't even feel like good return on your investment. Yeah, I definitely think that the Packers are not playing as good as they could possibly play at this point. And it'll be interesting to see when they figure it out, because to look at their schedule here, they've kind of been dragging their feet. They have Steelers, Panthers, Eagles next 3 games, right? Panthers, I think the thing is the Panthers have been playing solid ball. Steelers have been playing solid. All these teams are playing solid ball. They could win or lose to either of these teams the way they play. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens with them. But those are the recaps, people. We've got through every single game in the NFL that happened. We're going to watch the very end of this game, and then we're going to log out, people. That'll be the end of the stream. Shout out to everyone for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be back either on Tuesday or Thursday to do the ranking stream. One of those days, I'll be here to do my weekly ranking stream. And then I will be back on Sunday Night Football for Packers and Steelers next Sunday. Penix drops back. He gets hit as he throws. Incompletion. They're calling this a fumble. Did Huff get to him again? Damn, bro. Huff is a demon. Oh, they called it a fumble, and they're reviewing it. Okay. Yep, they called it a fumble. That would be the end of the game. That's a clear recovery for sure for the guy who could have got a pick six. We're gonna have to see if this is a fumble for sure, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Kind of doesn't feel like a fumble. This game is definitely done, dog. This game is definitely done. I said do-rag Penix. Yeah, man. Tears. We might be watching the death of an icon. I lied. That's too dramatic. But yeah, man, like he definitely does not live up to how he was described to us as, a smooth pocket passer who just throws dimes all over the place, makes quick decisions. He does not look like that player. I don't think that's a fumble, dude. Because I don't think Huff does it. Oh, it hits his face on the windup. Yeah, it's an incomplete pass. That makes sense. Falcons have the ball. They get another crack at it. Atlanta needs a miracle now. Absolutely. They have 2 timeouts, which they will probably not try to save, because if they do give the ball to San Francisco, there will be too much time left to try to call timeouts and get the ball back. So I can see them using their timeouts during this drive, which opens up the field for them if that's what they're going to do. 2nd and 10. They should have an eye on Bryce Huff, because Bryce Huff has been getting to the quarterback at a high rate. Huff, oh my God, gets to Penix again. The Niners swarm Penix and he's sacked. It's going to be 3rd and 20, and there's a flag on the play, and Penix is down. Damn, we're going to see Cousins enter the game. Illegal contact and automatic first down. Holy shit. Yep. Well, yeah, he's mugging him all over the route. Although, to be honest, I've seen worse happen and not get called, but yeah. Okay, let's see if Penix can finish off this drive, because they did just get a big first down. First and 10. Only a 5-yard penalty, so they are still not across midfield. They're at their own 46. Penix drops back. Oh my God, this Atlanta offensive line is getting shredded. Bro, the Niners front should not be playing like this. No excuse. Why is this offensive line playing so badly? Second and 10. Let's see how many people San Fran rushes. Only 4. Clean pocket for the first time in a long time, and Penix completely misses a wide open Darnell Mooney. Bro, is there a chance? There could have been, because Mooney was wide open. That would have got them to the 25 of San Francisco. But he missed him. He completely missed him. 3rd and 10. Another deep shot to Drake London. This one also doesn't get pulled down, but this one was into double coverage. Darnell Mooney was wide open and he missed him. This was a good pass to a double covered player. So really both passes had no chance of being caught. 1, because it was too inaccurate. 2, because this guy's just too covered. Penix not really giving his team a chance right here. Fourth and 10. Atlanta's last chance to keep their head above water. Penix drops back. Penix, clean pocket. Penix dirts the ball, bro. 3rd pass in a row where Atlanta has no chance. Penix is looking down the field. There's no flag. Robert Saleh is celebrating. This is over, people. San Fran 20, Falcons 10. Like I said, I'll be back midweek, either on Tuesday or Thursday, to rank the NFL teams. Sunday, I will be back for Sunday Night Football. I'll see you guys then. You guys take care. Enjoy your night. I'll let Stephen A. Smith do the honors, but I'll see you in a little bit.
Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Y'all take it easy. I'm